Joe Rogan Podcast. Check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
But then you thinking like that,
that's the curse of being successful, though, right? Like people lean on you.
I'm successful, but on my own terms.
Yeah, but that's still successful.
Yeah, but
You're on your own terms is great.
Because see, my shit was the music industry, and the music industry is one of those type of situations where you can be as creative as you want to be, but does that make you money? You know? So you have this whole fucking like angel and double on your shoulder, like make a hit song or be creative as you want to be.
Right,
you know what I'm
do
saying?
what you want to do or do what you think is going to sell.
And my whole entire career, I just did what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But at this point, after 10 years, I sit back sometime and I think about like, damn, did I make a mistake? Because, you know, it's still a lot of people in my family that struggle. And it's like, fuck, you know?
Well,
but if I just didn't care about being Danny Brown and being so cool and trying to make the most experimental music I can possibly make, fucking just don't give a fuck. Make that fucking hit song.
But isn't that you, though?
But I can do it.
You could do both.
That's the whole thing of what makes you a great artist. See, like a person like Jay-Z, he does both.
Does both. Yeah.
I don't know if I can do both because it's such a drastic change from what I love as underground music
Yeah.
and what is commercially and considered to be pop music. It's such a fucking, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I can ever make it. It's like with Patrice O'Neal. Would he ever been a fucking like, you know what I'm saying, commercial like stand-up comedy? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think he would have been.
At this point in age?
Yeah, we would have forced it through. Yeah.
And
he would have made it.
That's the one person that I look up to.
He was amazing.
So I look up him so much. And
everybody would have forced it through. Like, even if he couldn't get on a television show, even if nothing ever happened for him like that, we would have all had him on podcasts.
Because even with my rap career and just how I look at, like, making music, I look at him as, like, a super inspiration. Like, it was my last album, which was called You Know What I'm Saying, which was actually from Tom and Christina, because they had this bit. But they had this bit where they had niggas, and you know niggas be like, you know what I'm saying? You know, even me, I say you know what I'm saying like a lot, like a motherfucker. But before that, the name of the album was the Patrice O'Neal Theory.
Oh.
Because Patrice O'Neal, he had this theory where he talk about like men has periods. But we don't necessarily have periods. We just want to fuck another bitch. So every time you mad at your girl, like, she like all on you, and she like, you like, my woman is beautiful, like, you know what I'm saying, like being, but you like, bitch, you still, cause you just want another taste of something. You get what I'm saying? And when you get that, like it's to the point where if you've been so faithful for so long, you're like, I'll fuck a homeless bitch on the corner at this point. You get what I'm saying? But if I did that, it's gonna make me love you so much more. Like I won't have this attitude with you, this whole attitude I got with you. You think, well, you're like, why are you so mad? Why are you acting like this? Because I need some new pussy. And that's all that is. But
the Patrice O'Neal theory.
That's the Patrice O'Neal theory.
He had a lot of great theories.
But I would say, listen, I'm going to say this because I love my girl at home. I know she probably listens to this. I love you, baby. But no, I'm out of that. I don't have that. My dick don't get hurt that like that no more. I'm 40 years old. It's like, come on, this motherfucker has been burnt out. They've been hitting this motherfucker. Bitch been speed bagging this dick. This dick been getting speed bagged for the last 10 years. So yeah.
When did you decide to do this podcast that you're doing with your mom's house? Because it's hilarious.
No, the thing was that you know Uncle Joey. Like it started with
he started like you and him doing.
You
a
want
podcast
me to bring
together?
it because it goes back into me just being a rapper and just me being on some rap shit, and I was on tour. I was on tour for a long part of time, and being on tour, you get bored, and I'm a gamer, so I buy a lot of video games, and guess what? I bought UFC. Before the good UFCs. This was a whatever UFC video game. So I'm playing that, and you were the fucking announcer on it. So I'm playing that, and you're the announcer now. I'm on tour. And then I guess, I don't know, some type of way I was watching UFC of some shit. And then I seen you on there, and it was like, oh, this the nigga from the video game. Is this not hilarious to you? Like, this is how I got up on this whole shit. So I'm like, this the nigga from the video game, Joe Rogan. So then I started listening to Joe Rogan shit, and then from seeing Joe Rogan shit, I seen Uncle Joey on there. and I see Uncle Joey on there, and I seen that, and I just started going through the fucking the rabbit hole of y'all shit. Like even the shit of fucking Red Band dumbass always talking about fucking Olive Garden and shit like that. Like the fucking like
Olive Garden and butthole.
Yeah, like the Justin TV day. Like I've been like I will credit you to fucking up my fucking music career in some sense. I will say that because it got to the point where all I ever did in my life was listen to music. Like it did. I was one of those people where I would like be like, man, people don't really listen to music. They just listen to music in their cars or when they got a function or something. Like I'm the type of person that listen to music 24/7 a day, whatever new, whatever. But then I started getting into podcasting and listening to your shit and doing that and all that. So just being into podcasting and listening to y'all shit. You know, fucking with Uncle Joey and all that shit. And then I got into why I made shit, listening to they shit. And then, you know, just Tom hit me up, like, come through. But when Tom hit me up, he didn't know how much of a fanboy I was of the shit. So when I came through, I was hitting him with all this shit, you know, all the fucking why I made shit, like, you know, straight real mommy shit. You get what I'm saying? Like
jeans.
Yeah, so the jeans, so that's what happened. The jeans, the fan base of the whole shit fucked with me. They knew I was like real in the shit. So they embraced me with that shit. So Tom will always hit me up and talk about it. He'd be like, man, because me and Tom would like FaceTime and like talk to each other. Like, some real friend shit. He ain't had nothing to do with no business or nothing else. And Tom was like, man, you should do a podcast. I'm telling you, you'll be good at doing podcasts.
I'm glad he told you that.
And this and that. But my whole shit was with him, and I was like, man, no. Being good at podcasts is good, but the actual production of it, which make podcasts good. Because I can set up a fucking camera and a fucking microphone in my bedroom and start talking shit in front of the camera, but is that going to be good?
Yeah. Danny, it would be good.
But I was like, no.
Listen, all of it's good. It just captures you. It's nice to have great production, and the way they do it at your mom's house is awesome. You have like a real professional studio. I went over there and visited.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. The whole setup is beautiful.
But that's my whole shit. I was like, I'm not going to do it unless it's like that.
But you could do it on FaceTime. It doesn't matter.
I know, but I was like,
you're just good at it. You because you're a fan of podcasts for so long. I think you're probably talking back in your head.
Yeah, like it gotta be big. It gotta be like it gotta look professional. It can't be fucking. But see, this is the double-edged sword with that with me, because what I loved about podcasting was like I was almost like a fly on the wall against seeing like friends just hanging out, drinking and talking shit.
Right.
And now when you watch podcasting, it's so fucking overproduced. I heard that these niggas is writing scripts now.
No.
I swear I heard some shit like that where they said these niggas got scripts and they looking at them on a teleprompter.
You know what?
And they sitting there doing podcasts. They doing scripted podcasts. Podcasts is supposed to be like you just a fly on the wall sitting there in the room with a couple friends and you hearing them talking shit and you like, that's why we love fucking Rogan so much. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
In the beginning stage of, now, this is some real shit. Nah, this is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the beginning stage of the shit, like, no, we're a fly on the wall. But the point of that has turned to what media is in real life now. It makes so much sense when you got fucking, we went through reality TV so much. And now, motherfuckers that play video games watch other motherfuckers that play video games for fun. You get what I'm saying?
I had a bit a long time ago about a cameraman from a reality TV show getting his own reality TV show. So the reality TV show was about a cameraman following around a cameraman on a reality TV show. And then I go, but then people are going to go, well, what about the cameraman behind the cameraman? And then they're going to do a cameraman show on that.
Me and my fucked up brain, I would love to see that show, but it had to be like the niggas that shoot porn, though. I want to know about the porn cameraman.
Porn cameraman? Yeah.
Yeah. Because he a little creepy, too. He a little creepy. How you get that job? You just looking for it? Because I feel like cameraman is such a vast... You shooting for the NBA or you shooting for the motherfucking anal projections? What are you doing? You get what I'm saying? So you picking your poison.
Yeah, you could be a professional and work for both.
I mean, no, at the end of the day, what I will say that's good about the cameraman shit is that just like everything else with DJing, everything with that comes with the internet, everything, or even like production equipment, all this shit has become so easy to use now.
Right.
But back in the day, it wasn't really like, I couldn't go on YouTube and find an instruction manual to how to use an MPC.
You know, Jamie's a audio engineer, like a real audio engineer who went to school for
Yeah,
it.
I had to go to school. There was no YouTube for it. And then, like, the year I graduated, YouTube got invented. And everyone started
And you
uploading
just
videos
learn all this shit on YouTube after that point.
How much of what you learned in school is still valid?
It's hard to say because there's even some of the computer programs, they don't edit for you, but they handle a lot of the shit that was difficult.
Oh, yeah?
You want to hear the fucked up part that I think about is that it's better in this sense? Is because you get a lot of different point of views. Like, if I'm a nigga that I'm trying to learn some shit on YouTube, it's a topic that has a lot of different people that's talking about it. I'm taking the best parts of, or whatever identifies with me. I'm like, I'm figuring that shit out, and doing that like that, instead of just learning from one person.
Yeah.
Because even, I just started, I've joined a Muay Thai gym.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Where at?
I suck. Shouts out to all my boys at fucking Old Guard Muay Thai. Shout out to my boy Spencer, my boy Dave, all them motherfuckers.
Nice.
Chantel, all them. Yeah, no, I suck. I actually suck.
That's okay.
I'm
Everybody
not,
sucks in the beginning.
No, I'm chilling out right now. I'm not. I'll probably go back in a few months.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you were doing it?
No, I've been like 3-4 months hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good for you, man. It's great to get tension out, too.
Yeah, but
Get
it's one of
those
those
pads.
things, you know. Yeah, but I didn't know that part though, because I was doing privates,
Yeah?
and that was fun. You know, learning shit.
Private's good.
Then I was like,
get a
you know
good
what? Let me
coach.
go to real class. Start going to real class.
Oh, and sparring with people and shit?
No, pad holding,
Oh.
my nigga. I ain't signed up for that job,
Holding the pads for people's
bro.
bullshit.
I ain't signed up for that job. So I haven't been back. I actually haven't been back. No, I mean, going through a lot of shit. I didn't. You know why I haven't been back to Muay Thai? I don't even talk. But I guess I'm talking about it. But no, we was in class one day. Shouts to my nigga Spencer, man. We was in class one day, and then this nigga was like, "Oh, you know what it is? Because I didn't have no Muay Thai shorts." So I was just like, you know, I was wearing my normal, like,
Regular shorts.
I'm wearing, like, Gucci shorts and shit. The whole gym looking at me crazy. But so, like, I'm going to buy some Muay Thai shorts. And you know me, I'm a nigga. I'm going to buy some fly shit. So I bought the shiniest Muay Thai shorts I could find. Them motherfuckers look like, you know what I'm saying, look like gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these bitches fire, though. You know what I'm saying? I got the fire Muay Thai shorts.
What do they look like? You have a picture of them?
I mean, I could show you.
Yeah,
but
show me a picture.
So the gold shiny Muay Thai, but I showed to the Muay Thai. But I think he felt he was like me. You know what that made me feel like? It was like when a nigga suck at basketball. And then he show up with the whole Jordan fit on, with the Jordans and the Iverson sleeve and all that. So I felt like that's what Muay Thai was looking at me like at that point. But I didn't have no Muay Thai clothes. So this is my first time buying some Muay Thai shit. I'm an ill nigga. I love fashion. So I'm going to buy some fly shit. What you want me to buy? Some normal fake ass shit? So during the class,
they
nigga
gotta
was
let
like,
that go.
yeah. So one of the teachers, she was like, you know, you got these shiny ass shirts on. You worried about the wrong shit. And I thought to myself, look. And I
Why
thought
would
to myself,
anybody care? It's fucking shorts.
but I thought to myself, and I was like, you know what? You right. I am worried about the wrong shit. Why am I here playing Bruce Leroy with y'all niggas and I got to put a fucking album out? So I haven't been to Muay Thai since. I've been at the crib trying to finish my... When I get back, and I thought about it too, because the way it started is because I would always talk about on my podcast how I got my ass whooped before. And he hit me up and was like, yo, you tired of getting your ass whooped? Come to Muay Thai class. And not necessarily me, I'm just trying to get in shape. I just don't want to, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to be fat, you know.
Well, that's a good thing for getting in shape. That
It's
burns
the
a
funnest thing to
shitload
get in
of
shape.
calories.
Hitting pads and all this shit.
Yeah,
just getting
you're
in shape.
learning something.
It was
it's
great.
fun, and it's tiring.
No, it was great. It was actually great.
Yeah,
was
it's
actually
like
great
the best way to get a cardio in because it's actually fun to do. Whereas like a lot of cardio is just suck. It's just getting through the suck, like an assault bike.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just getting through suck.
No. So,
You know?
but I was actually having a great time. I was having fun. So yeah. So I haven't ever since that episode. So I haven't
You
been
gotta go back. And they gotta let that go. They gotta let that shit go.
I was hanging with
You're Danny Brown. You should be allowed to wear whatever fucking shorts you want.
That's one thing I thought about too, though. Like
That's what you're supposed to be.
But you know they sell their own shit too, so maybe you feel like I was bad I didn't buy their shit.
They gotta let that shit go. All that shit they have in their head about what kind of fucking shorts you have, who gives a shit?
But part two, I just looked at it as I never joined this situation. as me trying to fight a nigga.
They're shorts.
No, I'm saying I
They're
get
just
it.
shorts.
No, I get it. Because even one time we had a conversation, they was like, man, you got to know how to protect yourself. And this and that. I'm like, nigga, if I hit a nigga, I'm going to get sued.
True.
And part two, if a nigga hit me, I'm going to shoot this nigga. Like, guns. Like, y'all forget that guns exist and we live in Texas. I don't give a fuck about how many elbows you throw.
That's a good
There's
point.
niggas with big-ass guns.
Big-ass
especially
guns.
in the climate, the situation that I live in. It's not like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
bro, so me doing Muay Thai or having, that was literally, I'm 40 years old. I'm not about to fucking fight nobody.
I would never think that you would.
But
I
listen,
think everybody should learn at least some understanding of martial arts.
let me tell you this.
Be good for everybody.
One thing it did for me, I don't want to talk, I hate this, because I'm,
What are you going to do?
but what I had to say, because I will forget. That's my fucked up brain. I know podcasting, like, oh, you don't talk about no, but I'm sorry. But if I don't say it, I'll forget. But it humbled the fuck out of me. Because I'm the type of motherfucker, I talk shit. Like, I get drunk. Like, nigga, what's up, nigga? What the fuck, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what? Nigga, I seen people, nigga, nurses, women 5'3", 140 pounds, kicking a bag. You look like, nigga. If she hit me with one of these, it's a wrap. You get what I'm saying? So it humbled the fuck out of me, and it made me know that I never want to fight anyone in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like everything else. It looks way easier than it is. If you're watching the UFC and you're watching Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira and you're watching the best in the world and you think, if somebody fucks with me, I'm going to do something to them. Like, you have no idea how far that gap is. It's humbling because a girl's walking around with 140 pounds, right? So that means her muscles in her legs are carrying 140 pounds everywhere she goes. If she kicks you in the head, you're going unconscious.
So yeah, that's what's been happening with my Muay Thai gym. That's why I haven't been back to Muay Thai.
It's good
and that's
though.
crazy.
That humbling thing's
actually,
good.
fucking Tony, they had a UFC. They had a party for the Adesanya Pereira fight.
Oh, did they?
And he hit me up. Tony's like, "Come through, pull up."
Nice.
But I was sad about the Muay Thai shit.
But still?
Yeah.
So it
'cause-
turned you off to martial arts?
No. 12th Planet, 10th Planet.
10th Planet.
I know.
What?
They around the corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was just saying, just go over there.
Well, that's a good place too. You don't have to go to the same gym.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Go
I
to
might-
someone who respects your
I
shorts.
might have to switch gyms. Yeah.
Go to someone who respects your
Because I'm
shorts.
Danny Brown. I can't be fucking wearing no
That's-
bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever's running that gym, let it go.
No. It's part two is not the person that's running the gym for.
Bro, Dennis
It's just
Rodman shows up at your gym. You going to tell him what fucking shorts he can wear?
You're right.
You can't.
And guess what? This is my first time buying, so it made me feel bad. You know how it is when you're trying to be cool? Because I didn't have no Muay Thai clothes. I've been wearing
Right.
just regular shorts, pulling up. I never would wear their gym shit. This is the first time I wore the gym T-shirt to the gym.
Yeah.
This nigga's like, you worried about the wrong shit. You trying to look cool to do Muay Thai,
This is bad motherfucker.
and you suck at Muay Thai. And it's like, bro, I joined Muay Thai to get in shape. So that's what happened. I like I said, I haven't been doing
They
Muay
need-
Thai. I've been going to a normal gym, just doing normal shit, getting in shape, doing
Well,
that.
that's good too, but they need to respect the shorts. There's this dude named Badr Hari. He's still an active kickboxer, but at one point in time, he was like one of the best in the world, if not the best, in the heavyweight division, and he would fight like golf shorts on.
I've been watching a lot of One.
Oh, one championship?
Yeah, Rod Tang.
Whew. That dude's a beast.
I like that
That dude's a
because they have
beast.
the just straight Muay Thai fights and shit like that. So I like watching they shit.
Did you see when Rod Tang fought Mighty Mouse?
Yeah, Mighty
had a
Mouse whooped his
mixed
ass.
fight.
Yeah, they had
a
a
mixed fight.
It was one
Yeah.
round this, one round that. Yeah, Mighty Mouse
Yeah.
fucked him up.
Yeah, well, Mighty Mouse got through the first round and landed some good shots.
I look
but-
up to Mighty Mouse so much.
Oh,
man.
he's so good.
Like,
He's so good.
bro. Like it's some like I look at I know it's like weird. Like I mean, like because I don't like. I mean, a lot of people feel like shit like race baiting and shit like that, but you got to think like martial arts and like urban communities are not like it's not a fucking Muay Thai gym up the street.
Right.
So for a person to be from the hood and be like, man, I want to, get into that shit and get to fighting. Because niggas fight every day. Niggas do all type of shit. It's actually, I guess for the most part, it'll be boxing. Because
boxing
I'm
is
not,
easier to get into, but like jujitsu's expensive.
because even me, I can't lie. It was always like crunk. Like me being from Detroit, it's always
Yeah.
was boxing
Sure.
gyms around that I could, if I wanted to, I could have gotten.
Did you ever
to.
go into Kronk?
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no. Joe, look at me, man.
I know, but just to look around, man, that place is so
Let
legendary.
me break it down to you, man.
Emmanuel Stewart,
different-
Tommy
it's-
Hearns.
It's different type of people in life, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You one of them type of niggas, you was always about the muscles and kicking niggas. And some niggas, bro, some niggas don't care about that shit, and all they care about is what the clothes.
Yeah.
So I was always a fashion guy.
Right.
Like, think about,
I get it.
you never was a fashion guy.
Nope.
See?
Look at me now. Wear a fanny pack.
Don't that sound fucked up, though?
No, it doesn't sound fucked up to me at all.
No, because-
I,
no,
look
I'm
at-
saying-
I could get it.
No, that's
I
the
could
thing.
understand it.
But that's the thing about it. It's like people that work out, I got this muscle ass body. I can take my shirt off and show you how I look. But then
Right.
there's certain niggas that's like, no, what the shirt you took off? That was some bullshit.
The shirt I took off?
Yeah, that was some bullshit. What was that
wet.
shirt? Oh
It's
no,
wet.
nigga. That ain't no Kiko Kasanoff.
No,
that
it was
ain't no
a
motherfucker.
t-shirt. You didn't like my shirt?
No, see,
My
not
shirt was
understanding what I'm
bullshit?
saying. It's just fashion.
But this is Roots of Fight.
When you got
This is
muscles,
this is an old Smoking Joe Frazier.
see, Joe, you're not even giving
This
what I'm
is
saying.
from like one of his fights.
When you got
it's a
muscles,
replication.
niggas don't care what kind of clothes you wear.
I know, but this to me, this is like artwork. This
No,
is,
no,
this
actually-
is the advertisement for Smoking Joe Frazier's fight from
Shut up.
1971.
Shut
Come on,
up.
man.
Shut up.
Shut
this,
up.
This would be a great vintage pickup for me. I will buy this. I will buy this. So that was fashionable.
I'll get it for
We're
you.
not making that. We're not making it like that. But I'm trying to tell you, it's some people. It's people. No, it's people. No, I'm telling you, it's people in this world that they're like, all I gotta do, I don't have to look muscular. I don't have to. All I gotta do is stay this certain size to be able to fit this certain type of clothing. See, that's what y'all niggas
No,
get.
but I get it. I get it because there's people that
But
work
they ain't
out.
working out to do that. They just doing coke and not eating.
There's people that work out that also do that. They also get into fashion. I just don't give
No,
a
it
fuck.
sucks.
I just don't give a fuck. I appreciate it. Like when I see people that are into it, I appreciate it. I don't not like it. Like when I see someone who has great style, you have great style. Brennan Schaub has great style.
No, he doesn't.
I think he does. I like the way he dresses. I think it looks cool. I don't do it, but I like it. I like when people put a little effort in. I like it, but I don't put any effort in.
No,
But
because you
that's
got
just me.
That's what I just told you.
It's not because I have muscles.
You got
It's 'cause I'm
and then you don't
busy.
got waves.
I'm busy. I don't have anything, man. I don't have anything, man. I got bald, stupid head.
But no.
But I like when people are into it. I'm not like I don't like see a guy who dresses nice and go, look at this fucking
But
idiot.
no, I tell you that is no.
I think it looks good.
What I was saying that to say is that's like a defense mechanism for a lot of people, where they feel like, oh, I don't have to. If I'm just good enough shape to look good in the clothes that I want to wear, that's good enough. I don't have to be muscular. Be like,
Yeah,
oh, I
that
can
makes
fit.
sense. It's also, it shows that like this is what you care about more. Aesthetics and style and cool shit. You know? Cool shit.
God damn it! You want to hit me with the fucking
Nice
fire.
clothes are cool shit.
That's all I care about.
I know you do.
But you know what's fucked up about me? I think where I'm at this point in my life, where I'm at, God damn it, Daniel, like, you got to grow up, you know? Because I lived my entire life as a teenager.
I would try to hold that back. If you and I were closer, I would try to tell you to not grow up and just stay who you are.
You have to
You're good.
you have to have money to not grow up.
I think you could get both.
I mean, I've done
when I
good
watch
for
your
myself.
I know you have, but when I watch your podcast, I'm like, this dude has a fucking hilarious podcast. Me and Tom
Thank you
talked
so
about
much.
it on the phone. I called him up. I go, dude, Danny Brown kills me. I go, I watch that show all the time. He goes, he's so good. And I go, isn't it amazing that someone could just like jump into podcasting? But now I get it. Because you were always a fan of listening to podcasts. So you were kind of talking, you were kind of having those conversations in your head.
No, and you want to hear some other real shit too? Is my entire musical career, it wouldn't been what it was if I didn't do interviews.
How's that?
My music is one thing. You get what I'm saying? But when you meet me and talk to me, people like that more than they like my music.
I see what you're saying. So like your personality goes along
And
with,
it sells the music. And then once you like me, then you like,
Yes.
oh, I like his music a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it.
That's the same for comics with podcasts.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
I see a lot
Yeah.
of hated comics that get a lot of views and get a lot of and doing good for themselves. Like Hate Watch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of recreational outrage, but I think for the most part,
Bro, you got
if
me
you
high.
get better and you
This
keep
nigga said
doing
Brendan
it.
Schaub had fire.
I like the way you got dresses. I think your dress is good. Listen, I'm wearing a hoodie. I dress terrible. I like, but we did get dressed up. I did a show with Tony Hinchcliffe, Brian Simpson, and Hans Kim at the MGM.
Those
we got
are all
David
my homies.
August.
Those are all my homies.
We got David August to design suits for us. So there were custom-made suits. You want to see this shit? Look at this picture. I'm gonna show you some.
No, yeah, show me some
Sure,
shit.
sure.
No, I did some.
Listen, I'm not always gross. But
No, I never thought about that.
I don't mean it that way, but I mean most of the time I just don't give a fuck about like what I'm wearing. I wear what I like to wear, what looks comfortable for me. Or
Let me tell you like this.
I like this shirt.
If you was to hop on some fashion shit and show up with a crazy fucking Gucci shirt on or something like that, I would judge you way more than anything else. You get what I'm saying?
Of course. Then you're trying hard.
You know, the thing is with me is fashion is about us being. I mean, we don't want to be in race in urban communities, but you know they say like black people or when you broke, you don't got it like that. So you just want to kind of look like you got it like that. So being in the hood,
I completely get it.
So being in the
that's
hood
with Italians as well. It's very
Yeah.
very similar with my
So that's
family.
all it is. In my whole fashion, bro, fashion fucked up my school. Like, I fucked up my life.
How?
Like, I would skip school all the time just to go buy clothes.
Really?
Yes. Hudson's. Oh, see, it's not called Hudson's anymore. Oh, Hudson's to what people would be, it would be Macy's. So if Macy's had a clearance sale, the clearance sale is happening on Tuesday. All me and my fashion buddies we know on Tuesday. Macy's having a clearance sale. We show up in front of the school like gangbanging, like we about to go do some ill shit. But no, we literally just trying to go buy a $40 polo. None of us have money like that. We all high school kids. The most somebody probably have on them is $300 at the most. You get what I'm saying? But you can go Armani Exchange. Like I remember I caught an Armani Exchange t-shirt for like $25. But when I looked on the tag, it was like $125. It's like, like shit like that was like going back home like, oh, I'm about to wear this tomorrow. I'm about to kill shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one gave a fuck. No one gave a fuck, but it's just so, yeah. But even...
So the clothes represented something to you that was like unattainable, represented cool shit that was...
Oh, yeah. Even
that
now,
people wanted.
to this day, like me doing a podcast, I still bring something from school. Like, if niggas want to watch the podcast, I haven't worn the same shirt twice.
Really?
No.
So you
So
thought...
I'm buying shirts every week. Like, oh, fuck, I gotta...
Tell everybody, like, you thought the podcast was going to be tomorrow, and you had some shit prepared.
Oh, no, I had an ill ass. Oh, I got this ill ass fucking. Part 2, I'm glad I didn't because I feel like people would have seen that like, oh, this nigga trying too hard. He doing some. No, part 2. So I think God did it for a reason.
Maybe.
Because I probably shouldn't
right?
have been on here like that. Because I did.
What were you wearing? What were you gonna wear?
No, I got this ill ass. I got this leather jacket. I did new leather jacket. It got like spikes and shit on it.
Will you please wear it the next time you come on?
Oh, I'm coming back.
Fuck yeah.
You heard him say it.
100%.
I'm back.
Fuck yeah, 100%.
But no, but I'm glad it happened like this because I actually was kind of stressed out about it.
I do seriously enjoy people that dress nice. It's just for me, it's like
No, I don't think
I
me-
enjoy flowers, but I'm not planting any.
My dressing nice, I don't think you would consider that to be dressed nice.
I don't know. Let me see. That's us. Come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
son. We look good.
Look at Hans Kim.
Look at Hans Kim.
I was
Look
mad.
at young Jamie. Look with the fucking sunglasses at night. That's how high we were.
Where was this? Where was this?
At the MGM in Vegas. We all
Oh,
did
shit,
the
Vegas.
MGM Arena.
Oh, Vegas. I have so many bad memories of Vegas. I never leave my hotel in Vegas.
Really?
No, every time I've been in Vegas, I just been there and I just do whatever I got going on. And
You
next thing I
gamble?
know,
Do you gamble at all?
no, I don't gamble. But
Good.
I do gamble to lose money.
You want to lose money?
No, that's the way I gamble.
Oh, you gamble wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with no intentions of winning. So
Yeah.
let's just say, like, if I go to Vegas, I'll be like, all right, let me get 1,000 out. Not just wild out with the little $1,000. Once I lose my $1,000, that's a wrap. I ain't doing nothing else.
I played blackjack with my wife. We were in town for something, and we played blackjack for like an hour. And I said, "All right, I have like $400 on me. I go, let's just try that." It was gone in like a half an hour. I'm not even aggressively betting. I'm just terrible. I don't have any desire, you know.
No, that's the whole thing with me. Last time I was in Vegas, I fucking I'm like, all right, it was time for me to go. So like, fuck it, let me just throw a little $100 in on it. It's time for the go. Guess that motherfucker hit.
Oh no, then you're hooked. You see what Drake's been doing?
Look, so listen, this is the fucked up part with me. I get it all, I run it on a roulette table. I run it all the way up to like 10 racks. I put 10 racks on one number.
No. Oh my God.
Because I started with 100. So my whole shit was like, whatever. So I put the 10 racks on the whole. Obviously, I lose.
They count on that. That's the whole game.
So obviously, I lose. I lose the 10 racks. I'm so pissed. So I just leave. I was just so pissed. Just leave out. But I left my wallet, my phone. I'm always at the airport now. Time to board my flight.
Oh, no.
I don't got shit. Now I got to go all the way back to the casino. I get back, and guess what? My shit's sitting on the table.
Right there.
No one ever even touched it. No one ever even came to this fucking table. So I get that.
That's lucky.
What you think I'd do?
What did God do?
What did I do?
What did you do?
I was looking for revenge. I had to
You
go
went
get
back
that.
in.
I said, fuck the flight.
Fuck the flight.
And went to the ATM, grabbed some cash out.
How much did you wind up down?
Oh, 5,000.
Isn't that crazy? You know how many stories Vegas has like that?
No, and that was, how you do this?
Flip
And that was broke for me. That ain't no real money. You get what I'm saying?
Put at the top of it.
Oh, shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
you got me.
They got you. They'll
They
get
got
you. The only thing that I like to bet on is fights. The other side. Flip it to the other side, and then pull that thing down, that black thing. And if you put the one that's on the top, the little switch, just pull that down. Pull it down. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why they're so big. They're not big because they lose money. These fucking giant places, you run out of juice. Yeah, I'll fill that thing up.
My bad.
It's just, I've met too many people that were gambling addicts. I used to play a lot of pool, and I was always around these dudes that were like hardcore gambling addicts. They would gamble on pool. They would gamble on playing poker. They would all do off-track betting. Because in New York, you could gamble on like horse racing and shit, carriage racing. You could gamble on so many different things. So the pool hall was where all the gambling junkies hung out. Gambling scares the shit out of me.
Only thing I ever gambled on, we used to shoot dice.
To what?
Shoot dice.
Oh, dice? Yeah.
Yeah, in the bathroom in high
Yeah.
school.
Gambling's exciting. But it should be fucking legal. The idea that it's not legal in some places to me
I mean,
is so
sports
stupid.
gambling
You good?
is one of the things that's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because even
It's fun. Sports gambling is fun.
I hate to say it, man, but the Adesanya fight, I knew he was gonna lose.
How could you say that? He
Just
almost
as-
won.
Just his eyes.
He was 3 rounds down.
I ain't gonna lie.
Or 3 rounds up, rather.
Just his eyes.
His eyes. What?
Something about him when he was talking,
Come on, Danny.
and I swear, this is
Danny,
me.
his eyes, this is what his eyes were.
No, this is me, and I bet on a lot of fights, and I win a lot.
Yeah?
And but I would say I bet against him on the Cannoneer fight, so I was.
Well, that's a risky
Yeah,
bet,
that
too.
was but I thought I was trying to come up. I was trying to come up. But this fight, I just kind of felt sorry for him, kind of. Like I knew it, like just his eyes, the way he looked. Something about the way he looked and the way, even when he walked out, just something in his face to me. I was like, man, this nigga about to lose. And I wanted to call all my homies and be like, man, bet against other. But I didn't want to lose people money, so I just kept my shit to myself. And I was like, but I honestly felt to myself like, this nigga about to lose.
This is what you're seeing. You're not seeing that he's thinking he's going to lose or that he's scared to lose. What you're seeing is the magnitude of the guy he's about to fight. And you can't change that. It doesn't change how a man performs once he's under duress and stress, but you can't ignore the magnitude. And if you ever go back and watch Mike Tyson fights, this is where you see it the best. when dudes were walking into that ring to fight Mike Tyson, they looked like they were being executed.
Yeah.
They were going to their death. They were getting arrested. They were getting processed. They had this look in their face like,
And you saying
fuck.
Israel ain't had that look on his face to you?
Israel definitely did not have that look on his face. What he had a look on his face is an understanding of what that fucking guy can do.
Or what could happen.
That guy, Alex
But I never
Pereira,
seen that from him. I never seen
because
that.
guy's already knocked him out. That guy knocked
I know,
him
I
out.
seen- I watched
Bro,
all that
that
shit.
guy's a fucking destroyer. You got to understand, like people
This
are
nigga shoot
looking,
bow and
people
arrows.
looking at him beating Izzy, right? But you don't understand. Nobody even touches Izzy. Nobody touches him, and Pereira just put him away. But Izzy fights Jan Bohovic, who's the light heavyweight champ.
Him beating Romero,
Yeah.
and then him beating Costa, like
Yeah.
and then
The
fucking
Paulo Costa
Whitaker.
fight,
I mean,
bro. The Paulo Costa fight. Paulo Costa is a fucking marauder.
bro,
That dude is
that nigga don't even need to fight.
so jacked,
He just started OnlyFans.
so good looking.
Just
Yeah.
started OnlyFans.
But that fucking dude just marches people down and smashes them. He marched down Yoel Romero, and he didn't even touch Izzy. He didn't even touch him. But that's how good Pereira is. He's that good.
No, I'm
He's
definitely
that good.
terrified. But I see that's one thing. That's what I was saying. Me just fucking with the Muay Thai class and shit.
Dude, I was trying to warn
because a lot of
people.
time I get drunk, I talk shit.
Of course
I
you
talk
do.
shit to people.
Now imagine
And
talking
listen
shit
to
to a guy like Pereira.
But no, not even
accidentally.
that. Imagine talking shit to a fucking nurse, fucking secretary that been taking Muay Thai for 3 years.
She needs you in the
don't
nuts.
even know this bitch do any, and that's what I seen. They actually had Stamp Fairtech. She actually did a session. I mean a thing at our gym.
Oh wow.
And just even seeing her and how small she is, and like, bro,
Yeah.
bro, I'm good. So, I mean, it humbled me. I will say that.
Well, it's just a little
But-
bit of a reality check.
The thing is, we live in Texas,
Yeah.
and all these niggas got guns.
For sure.
Everybody got guns. So it's like, you can't even.
Listen, no one is ever saying that martial arts are better than having a gun. No one's ever saying that. What I'm saying is, just for your own head.
Yeah.
Just for your own head, it's good to know how to fight.
No, 'cause the
so if
last-
someone gets crazy with you, you just go, okay.
Last time I was in the gym, they was like, "Bro, we need to," we was talking about that kind of conversation. I was like, "Man, I can't fight nobody. They gonna sue me."
You don't want to fight somebody. But what I'm saying is,
But
what
to
if somebody
protect
wants
yourself.
to fight you?
That's why you got guns.
Yeah, but if you don't get to the gun, it's just a good thing.
I'm gonna have it
It's
on
just,
me,
I believe you.
and especially since we here and you can have it.
It's a good thing
So
to
it makes
know.
sense just to have a gun.
Yeah.
It makes, especially as a black man in
Do
America.
you believe that a well-armed society is a polite society?
No,
No, not at all.
no, because just me being able to travel and like going to like Europe and shit like that, where guns aren't a thing, and I see how well-behaved people act because of that simple notion. Like right now, like what I talked about, like going to Muay Thai, how much that humbled me, and being that. But at the end of the day, I should never have that feeling anyway.
Right. No one should have that feeling.
But only reason why I have that feeling because I know guns exist, and if I have a gun on me, you can't say shit. I don't give a fuck how muscle you. I'll shoot you, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
But now over those countries, it's all about brute strength.
right.
It's knives, and you know what I'm saying.
The knives thing. is
You got to be
fucking
rich to have a
terrifying.
gun.
Yeah.
And we over here, we got motherfucking niggas over here making 3D printed.
Yeah.
I can get a 3D printed heater right now.
They're making ghost guns.
Shoot, same way.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. They can 3D print everything now. They make
But the
fake
guns is
Rolexes.
different.
They make fake Rolexes
That's still
that are
fake.
exactly the
That's
same as a
still fake.
Rolex.
Oh, shit.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
That
they
shit-
do that. There's like a whole market.
That
They
shit-
can make a gun easy.
It's replicas of anything, but a replica of a gun still kill you.
Oh yeah.
A replica of a Rolex still
No,
whatever.
it's a real gun. It's a real gun.
So, yeah,
they
but
can
yeah.
and they can 3D print them. Wasn't there a guy that like invented this shit a long time ago? And there was like some big controversy about it. He was showing people how to 3D print guns like on YouTube or something like that.
No, it's still going on.
I know.
followed up.
But wasn't there a guy that was like one of the first guys that was censored off of YouTube? Am I misremembering this? I may be. I might be misremembered it, but I remember when that shit first started happening, where they were making 3D printed guns, and people were like, "This is insane! Like, we have to stop this." And they're like, "Well, there's no law that can stop it." And it was like, I guess it's state by state,
No.
but yeah, they 3D
I
print
gotta
guns.
piss.
Go piss.
I'm sorry.
Go piss. I saw that look on your face like you were contemplating something. Go piss and come back. Da da Downtown Danny Brown. Freshly drained.
No, yeah, I'm bad.
No worries. I do it all the time. I fuck up, come here, too much water in me. Like,
No, that's all it
God
was.
damn
I've been drinking. No, because I've been on this. I wake up at like 5 a.m. now.
Yeah?
No, but I'm an
5
early
a.m..
sleeper. Yeah, I'm an early sleeper anyway. So it's not like what happened was, motherfuckers talk about that on some workout shit and be like, I'm just actually one of those guys that do that. So it's like I'm like, man, maybe I should take advantage of that shit.
Yeah. Why
So
not?
now, like, I wake up at like 5, so I do. I wake up at 5, because I never was like a workout person, but now I can get so much shit done before my girl even wake up. Like, when 10 a.m. comes, it's like, oh my God, bitch, you don't even know. I'm dead. Then I got to watch the dogs and shit and go to sleep and shit. But yeah, so now I've been just taking advantage of being able to wake up that early with no. But I think that's come from stress type shit.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Where you just don't feel good sleeping.
Just
much
working on
tension.
music. I think, I was just talking about, actually, you know who was just here? Fucking Hannibal. Hannibal was fucking here. I was doing my fucking show. I wish I would fucking knew he was here. Then he just showed up. And I was like, man, you might as well come over here with us. But he had to leave. But I forgot what it was. But no, Hannibal. No,
We were talking about.
I was just telling him that I feel like when y'all as comedians and shit, y'all make specials. It's like instant gratification in that sense, because y'all could do y'all. I mean, I know y'all worked on a special for years and years, but then y'all actually do it in front of a live audience, even though the audience know it's a special. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all
Have
do
you
the
thought
special.
about doing specials? I know you're doing a little stand-up.
No, I'm not.
Not at all at Kill
No,
Tony.
now I mean I go in there and I have fun and shit, but
But didn't you do like a minute on Kill Tony?
no,
You never
I haven't
did?
nothing. But
You only just sat as a guest?
yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm
now
wrong.
I'm starting to take it serious because all y'all motherfuckers keep telling me I'm
I
funny.
know what it is. It's Tony. Tony was telling me that he's trying to get you to do it.
No,
right?
everybody keep telling me that I'm
Yeah.
funny, and they're like, "You can do it." That's I
You
guess
can
is what
do it.
I'm
You could
talking
do it.
about. But the thing is that I'm a nerd about is the writing aspect of it.
Good.
So I love to write. Like even me writing songs. Like I always say this all the time. Like I don't know. I mean, I'm better of a writer than I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So
Danny, you're a funny dude.
I mean-
you 100% could do stand-up. You just like the way you approach music and the way you now have approached podcasting, you could do stand-up.
no, I see. That's the thing about just the fact that someone like you tell me, someone like Tom, hanging
Yeah.
with Tony. So it's like I'll be a dickhead to not try.
You have to try.
And not to do.
You
But
should do it.
The whole shit in the beginning was like, man, I bombed that rap for like 20 years. Why would I want to stand on stage and try to tell jokes and bomb and go through that? But then I actually started thinking about it, and I'm like, maybe this is like a second calling in my life.
I think this is why I think it is. On your show, you have hilarious stories and you got a great way of telling them. You have a great way of telling stories. It's fun. It's funny.
No, that's the thing that I love about
You
doing
could just
it. Is I'm having
translate-
fun right now.
You
It's
can
not.
translate that to stand-up. You watch Tim Dillon?
No, I love Tim Dillon.
That's what Tim Dillon does. He does that rant on his show.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best ranter alive. He does these rants, and then he takes chunks of those rants, and they become bits. Like, that's how you come up with material. It's like, what you're doing is next door neighbor to stand-up.
Yo, see, that's the thing, too. Because you can't always be like, see, I was always that guy. Like, I was funny. Like, you can be the funniest guy at the family reunion. But that don't translate on stage.
But Danny, you know how to be on stage. See, you know how
Oh,
to be in
'cause
front of the
for me
camera.
being
See,
a
you're saying it
rapper-
doesn't translate on
No,
stage.
no.
No, even in front of the camera. You're saying it doesn't translate on stage. But that's just like your funny uncle who can't go on stage at an open mic night because he's fucking nervous.
That's who I am.
Yeah, but you're not that because you're not nervous. You're not nervous doing your podcast, and you're not nervous when you're rapping. You're
No,
not
I'm not.
nervous.
I'm not.
So you're not nervous in front of people.
No.
But you tell stories in front of people in front of the camera, and they're fucking hilarious. You're not nervous doing that. You're not. It's not the same
I think
thing.
one thing that I'm scared of is that I respect comedy so much, and I know it's almost gatekeepy.
It shouldn't be. That's good.
But
it's
you
good
understand
that you
what I'm
respect
saying?
it, but it's not really gatekeeping.
Like if I'm
we really
like
do
even,
let
let's
anybody
just
in.
imagine. Okay, let's say tomorrow, if I'm just like super good with comedy, like like comedians will hate me.
No. The
And I
dumb
want to be
ones.
friends with people too.
Listen, bro, they're not going to hate you. The ones that are going to hate you are
Like
idiots.
comedians.
The idiot comedians will hate
This
you.
is like Royal Rumble.
But if you're good, you're good,
Being
man.
a comedian is like being in a Royal Rumble. Who gonna throw each other off the first? You get what I'm saying?
But
Like
Danny-
even now with podcasting, having a beef with another comedian like driving you views. So now I already see, nigga. Before we know it, nigga, it's gonna be like podcast comedian beefs. Gonna be like rap songs and shit. We one step away from that.
Yeah, well, that's always going to happen with some people. Some people just love to get mad and talk shit about people. It's like their favorite recreation.
But that's the way they get the views, and that's the way it drops
But
shit.
you don't have to participate in that.
No.
But what I'm saying about you,
I'm not gonna participate
know
in
you're
that
not.
because you're gonna figure out if this Muay Thai works. Nigga, come on some podcast talking shit about Danny Brown, nigga. I ain't coming back
But
on no
Danny-
podcast talking about you.
What I'm trying to say is, you have zero fears about being gatekeeped. People are just going to want to see if you could do it.
I've been there.
Go have fun. People already love you from your show. They love you from your mom's house. They love you when you guest on Kill Tony. You can just do it.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm at now. Because you got to think that's a total 360 from my rap career.
It isn't, man. You
I
know,
don't, Joe Rogan. I
it's
don't
your
think you know.
creativity. It's your creativity. It's your
My rap
mind.
career is a total different world than what this is.
Of course.
My rap career, I would say, what made that bad is that I started a little too old. So I didn't really get recognition or, till I was 30 years old. And you got to think I've been trying to do this my entire 20s. So when I started to be a rapper and get recognition for it and being that, I had a bitter attitude towards it. You get what I'm saying? Because it took so long for it to happen.
That happens to a
and
lot of
then
people.
now I'm 30 years old. It's a 30-year-old rapper. It's like how it's like a ticking time bomb at that point. Like how much time you got.
Really?
So I'm already in my head. Like I will say, a lot of people say like being a rapper is dangerous. Like because all the killings and shit like. But I would say being a rapper is dangerous in the sense because once you do it, you can't do nothing else. It ruins you. So
How
let's
so?
just say, let's just say I was a rapper, and then it failed. Then I got to go get a normal job.
Well, if anything
But I had
fails, though-
minimal success. You saw my video somewhere. I had a couple views.
Yeah.
And now I'm working at a job with you. Now you're like, oh, you, blah, blah. Yeah. So that, and everywhere you go, somebody, you was a.
That's true. If
So
you're
you
an actor,
always
too.
recognize.
But that's true if you're
So
an
you're
actor,
always
too.
getting acknowledged for your failures.
But that's true with
Every time
anybody in
someone,
the public
so
eye,
just
man.
imagine, every time someone recognizes you, they're acknowledging your failure. That hurts. It hurts.
Of course it does. But that's what happens in all walks of life. Anytime when you fail and people get to shit on
How?
you, and if you're public,
if you
person,
work fries at McDonald's, no one cares.
don't you remember Gary Coleman?
Nigga,
Gary Coleman from
Arnold?
Different Strokes?
Arnold?
Yeah, he started working as a security guard, and people would just shit on him relentlessly. I'm like, imagine that. Because if he was just a security guard, no one would care. You would never walk up to a security guard and go, look at this fucking loser. You're a security guard.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So
It's the same thing with actors.
So
too.
me being Danny Brown, I can
but-
never go back to being I can never go
So-
back to being Daniel.
Danny, you don't have to, first of all, and don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. You don't have to. You're never gonna have to do that. I know what you're saying, but you can't think about like worst case scenario and dwell on it like that. You are a personality, and a personality can do anything it wants to do. You're a fun guy.
I think about that, and I love that too. Because you got to think, the last album I put out was 2019.
Yeah, you were saying that.
And that was,
you're touring infrequently.
No, I worked on that album with Q-Tip from, just to be able to work with Q-Tip, which is such a fucking big deal to me.
For sure.
And, it gave me confidence in my music to be in the fact that A Tribe Called Quest was my dad's favorite rap group. I remember my dad taking me to fucking preschool. I'm preschool. It wasn't that early, but whatever.
Whatever it was.
But elementary school, my dad taking me to school, and he listening to A Tribe Called Quest. And before I know it, one day I'm sitting in the studio with Q-Tip every day, working on the album. So it was it was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It was a big deal for me. And we made that album, and I guess the world of music have changed so much. Where like a 10-second TikTok beat means way more than you putting out a single. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that whole shit changed. So the way I grew up, like me, my favorite rapper is Nas. And Nas just put out a new album, and that album is fucking amazing. And you know why that album is amazing? It's because Nas is having fucking fun. And Nas is able to make music without any fucking... You gotta think...
Well, Nas is really rich. Like, he's got a bunch of
It
different
wasn't always
businesses.
like that, though.
No, but I'm saying, like, right now, if he's doing rap right now, it's because he wants to do it.
Yes, but
for
it wasn't
fun.
always like that. He
Right.
had the
Of
whole
course.
situation of what he went through
Oh,
with
yeah.
his divorces and all. But I'm
Yeah.
saying,
It's all public.
Yes.
He's
it was-
the best lyricist ever, in my opinion. His fucking shit is so complicated. The way he does things back. What's that one song where he does backwards? The
Rewind.
Rewind. That's a brilliant
Yo,
song.
you want to have this comment? Bro, we don't want to talk about this. Like,
Just for me. So I got my
Nas is
opinion.
like... And I've had the opportunity to meet Nas a lot. Like, I wouldn't say a lot, but he knows what he means to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, actually, he wanted to sign me to his label. I didn't sign to him because, I mean, whatever. I mean, money, man.
Yeah,
Money,
I get
man. The other contract was more money, man.
Yeah, I get
and
it.
that's what it is. But sometimes I think about that. Did I make a mistake? But like, damn, just because the artist that I looked up to my entire life that made me be a rapper tried to sign me, and I didn't sign with him, all because of money. And now, like I'm not saying like I feel any way about being with Warp. Like I love Warp. Warp is, they've done part 2. Warp has made me a better artist than what I actually am.
How's that?
Because like, okay, just even out. Like the album that I made an album during COVID, obviously. We were sitting around when nobody could do nothing. And I just felt like, oh shit, I ain't. So I just started going to the studio and just started recording songs, making music, record an album. And this is the album that we're going to release. But the album been done for like 3 years. Like, and...
Well,
so
what's been the holdup? You don't know? So it's all on them?
That's what happened when you sign the record labels.
Oh, Jesus.
Bro, you want to hear... Bro, all right, you want to hear... All right, let me give you my rundown story. I might need
3
another drink.
years?
I might need another drink.
I think you need another drink.
I might need another drink, yeah. All right, so check this out. Danny Brown, being a regular rapper from Detroit, whatever, fuck. All right, whatever.
Cheers, sir.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I'm not even going to go into Tony Yayo and G on it, all weird shit. Just get to the point of... So, I remember it's a festival in New York at the time. It was called CMJ Festival, which was like cool. It was like, same thing as South by Southwest, what it is to Texas. That's what it was for New York. And they had this festival, CMJ Festival. And at one of these shows, they had, at Brooklyn Bowl, Fools Gold Records, threw a show. And Kanye showed up. And it shut the whole shit down. Like, and I couldn't go. I couldn't get in. I was like, and to me, I was like, man, Fools Gold Records, like, man, they like the illest shit. Like, if I could ever be cool with Fools Gold Records, like, whatever I can do to be down with Fools Gold Records, I would do. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. So then, shit goes on years. I end up getting a situation. I started talking to Fools Gold, and I don't think they were really into signing me at the time, but Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest was real close with A-Track, who's one of the owners of Fools Gold, and they hung out, and A-Track was like, man, we thinking about signing Danny Brown, and Q-Tip was like, nigga, thinking? Are you retarded? Like, this is one of the illest niggas. He broke it down to him like, what makes me so ill? Which we can talk
that,
after.
that has to be nice.
No, I'm literally like super ill. Like when it comes to like rap, like it's like cheating. Like I'm like steroid. Like it's super ill. Like I can cheat. Like it's super ill. So then he was like, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna sign it, cause. So then I already knew I was gonna get signed to Fool's Gold. We already had this to each other. So it was no negotiation on what the shit was. So I was going in interviews already. Like I would do an interview and they'd be like, what's gonna happen? Boom, boom. And I'd be like, oh, I'm signing to Fool's Gold. So boom, to say that, we signed a contract. I signed for $5,000. Literally, $5,000. And it was South by Southwest happening the next week. And I had like 2 shows. So I literally spent the entire signing bonus at South by Southwest the next week. So I had no money, super broke, whatever the fuck. I'm living off my girl. You get what I'm saying? Like her banking on me making it as a rapper kind of situation. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we do whatever we do. We get that. But then the album comes out, and at the time, no one really thought about the album. I would think no one, I did. But at that time, no one thought that the album would be like a big deal. End up the album come out at one fucking album of the year in Spin magazine. It ended up being one of the best albums I ever had in my career. Like, but when you think about it, it's like a person back against the wall. When you listen to the album, I'm back against the wall.
Right.
And the whole concept of the album is, rap music is all about being young, 20-year-olds. The album is called 30. This is an album about a 30-year-old rapper just now starting to get a break and how he feels, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and the album did good. It did good.
Congratulations.
It did good. It did good. I'm saying not like sales-wise or anything like that, but culturally, it did good. And
It got recognition.
so I was able to get a lot of shit from that. And, I got a lot of deals and signed a lot of shit. And then my next album after that was Old. It's called Old. But that charted Billboard. But it was a lot of money. Like, it was a lot of money spent in that. I say that to say this, okay. As me, as a kid from Detroit, got good at rap. All right, I know how to rap. A record label signs me. I rap for this record label, make an album. In my head, as when you start to make music, you want to be as experimental and to be you as much as point. You don't understand this, the thing called music business. So you're not thinking about business.
You're just thinking about art.
I'm just trying to make the best. Me, Illmatic was the greatest album I ever heard in my life. So to me, it's like Illmatic, and the other one is Cannibal Ox, Cold Vein. Like, so to me, it's like I'm trying to make albums to mirror those. I'm just trying to, like, as me as a rapper, as an artist or a musician, just trying to, like, shit that I was influenced by, like, try to make a piece of art that could stand next to that. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
at this point in life, that shit don't matter no more. Because there's too much money to be made behind this shit. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't care about this shit. And then now...
So do you think that by trying to make something that stands next to that, somehow or another you'll lose money?
Definitely.
How come?
Because time changed.
Time changes how?
The shit that we liked in 1994, we don't like it in 2004.
I still do. I think there's a lot of people that still
but we
do.
got to think about the kids.
Dude, I still listen to Cool G rap.
Have you listened to Playboy Cardi?
No.
See?
Well, I'll listen to anything.
Playboy
I
Cardi.
can't know everything. I
Playboy
don't have
Cardi,
enough time.
Bro, Playboy Cardi can shut down this whole shit. I'm being
Can we
honest
play
with
some
you.
of it? Can we play some of it? We can play some
You
of it, right?
probably...
Which,
No.
no?
No. Just
Why?
Just some... See, look, I'm going to be a hater now by saying no. But no, we're not going to play no Playboy.
Why?
Because this is my Joe Rogan interview.
Okay.
I'm not about to fucking get Playboy.
It's not gonna hurt you if he gets a little love.
All right.
You just gave him some.
Playboy Cardi does not need
How
no
about-
love.
I'll tell you. We'll play that. We'll play a little of that just to educate me, and educate the people that are listening.
Oh.
And then we'll play
Play
give me a
Playboy
Danny
Cardi.
Brown track.
Look, no.
Give me a Danny Brown track that you love.
I definitely don't want to hear mine after this. Play Playboy Cardi,
No?
Stop
Why?
Breathing. Bro, you don't get it.
I don't get it. Help me out.
My music is like stand-up comedy in that sense. Oh, you want to hear some of my stand-up comedy rap?
Sure. I'd
We'll
love
do
to.
that. We'll do that. We won't have to, bitch, only thing you gotta know, my dick touch the ground when I'm sitting on the floor. See, that's the thing about rap. Like, you know me, I was into comedy, and so I took my whole shit from comedy, the way I would rap. So what I would do, I would just sit around and write punchlines all the time. So I write punchlines. So think about this. Look, I'm about to give y'all niggas the game. So it's 16 bars a verse. It's 4 lines for a verse. So let's just say if I sit around, I listen to a Joe Rogan episode, someone says an ill punchline on there. Uncle Joey, he might say some crazy shit like, ugh. You get what I'm saying? Just some
Yeah.
crazy shit. A line, just one line. I can take that one line. It's 16 bars. So one line could create 4 bars. So every line I get 4 bars. So I need 4 lines to give me a 16. Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, the first time I ever did coke was Coachella.
How long ago?
What Coachella was this? I mean, it had to be a long ass Coachella ago. What was? And guess what? It wasn't by. I didn't ask for it. It was what happened was okay. At
What?
this time, listen. At this time, I was dating a girl, and she was bi. So she wanted to have a girlfriend. She's like, pick my girlfriend type shit. So I found her girlfriend, and I found her, and it was the type of bitch. They loved each other. They kicked with each other. They went on fucking vacations and all type of shit. They did all type of shit together. And then I'm playing Coachella. And it's a good time and a bit. But the bitch, that's my girl, partner, is at Coachella.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that. My girl hit me up like, oh, she in the crowd. Boom, boom. Me being a real nigga, after I do my set, I'm like, fuck it. I just bust out. I just bust into the crowd, try to look for her, find her, give me her number. Boom. I'm walking through the crowd like a normal person, like trying to find her. Finds her, we kicking it. We went to watch Sufjan Stevens. You know Sufjan Stevens? Oh, man, so good. Carolyn Loyal. Oh, man, whatever. Whatever. Went to go watch Sufjan Stevens, and I guess because of who I am, she just thought I did coke before, but I never did coke. And she just was like, ugh. She already had it and just hit me.
Wow.
So just in my nose already, like, and she like, oh, yeah, well. I was just like,
How was it?
it's the best time I ever had in my life. What are you talking about?
I've never done it. Dude, I avoid coke.
That's sad.
It's not sad.
It is.
Maybe it is sad. But
It
it's not sad
is.
to me because I've avoided it successfully.
I mean, you can done everything you've done already and still experience that.
When I was in high school, I had a very good friend. His cousin
I get
sold
it.
coke.
I
his
get it.
cousin sold coke, and his cousin like wrecked his life with coke. I watched this dude become a vampire.
I get it, but you could have did it and still be who you are right now.
Maybe.
Nothing. Maybe. What do you mean? You gonna get lit and jump with the coke?
I don't know if drugs that make you more confident are good for me. I like drugs that make you less confident.
That
I
might
like
be some shit.
I like drugs that make you feel
That
vulnerable.
might be some shit because that's all I like.
I like drugs that make you feel vulnerable and like give you more of a sense of community.
With the like the DMT
I like
and the mushrooms.
and I really like marijuana.
But even that, I did so many mushrooms. All right. Even it's okay.
But you know what I'm saying about drugs that make you confident?
Yes. So I did. So I did. I did the whole pocket, whatever. Hit me up about the mushrooms and like whatever. So I bought a 1/4 pound of mushrooms.
Jesus, don't tell the people. That's a lot.
I did it in like a month.
It's a good amount of time. You probably changed a lot at the end of that month.
It made me worse.
Worse? How so?
Cause I don't know. It's just me taking the mushrooms. I mean, I did it, bro. I did a lot. I tripped out
How did
because
it make you worse?
Because I was clean at that time. And you know, everybody talk
Oh.
about how mushrooms could keep you from drinking. And
Oh.
when I started doing mushrooms, for some reason, it made me tell me that drinking wasn't bad. Like, you can drink, you can handle it. Then I started drinking. Then they say, I know, I'm doing coke again. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so I blame it all on mushrooms. Because I was clean as fuck before I started doing the mushrooms.
For how long?
Months. Like 2 months. All I'm gonna say is 2 months is my limit. After 8 weeks, then it's fucked up.
There's a thing that does happen when you do mushrooms. It alleviates some of your anxiety, and maybe some people have some anxiety about addictions. Like they're not over it, and they still have anxiety about it. And mushrooms alleviate that anxiety sometimes. But what is an addiction, man? Like, what would make you want to drink or make you want to, like, it's a weird thing that goes on in a person's
addiction
mind.
to me, all right, and I can say that for mine. I don't know how any people, addiction for me is an escape.
Yeah.
I've been through so much in my life, and even this and that, like, even now, like, my fucking aunt passed, and it is what it is, like, man, I would say, man, like, that's what I try to tell you about me and my music career. Because it's like, my family, they look at me like I'm the richest motherfucker in the world. And if I can tell them that, no. Have you ever heard a Danny Brown song on the radio? Have you ever seen, no. But to them, you got to think, Detroit, just the fact that I've made it in music and I'm someone, this and that, I should be, and I don't have it. Like, I can be the first person to tell you, like, music put me more into debt than if I didn't do it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, so, my first album that I had, well, I'm not saying my first album, but with Triple X. With Triple X did good, and they gave all these people, boom, boom, these artists did good. And then I did Old did good, did that, boom, boom, boom. It charted Billboard, boom, boom, boom. So now I was a free agent at that point. So now I had these record labels, all of them courting me, boom, boom. I was signed to Warp. Warp giving me a fucking damn near $250,000 fucking budget to make an album. What you think I did?
Spent it all?
Spent every last fucking nigga. Before you know it, nigga, I was asking for more money. So I went crazy, made a fucking $250,000, whatever the fuck. Spent all the money I could possibly spend on this fucking album to make the best pop album that I make. And now that the album has been made, I don't feel bad about it. Have you looked?
Well, that's great.
When you get a spare time to yourself, Joe Rogan?
Fuck yeah.
Atrocity Exhibition. It's
Can I play it right now?
No, that's the Jonah Hill. He shot one of the videos.
Oh, we made a music video for it?
Yeah.
Really?
Jonah Hill, yeah. He shot the video for the second single. Ain't it funny? I talk about that all the time. Like, even that. Like, even shooting that video was such a fucking crazy situation.
So was Jonah Hill like the director of it?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Nigga, he was the budgeter. No one wanted to
Can we play it?
Oh. Here.
All right, go loud.
Physical attention from older men makes me feel validated.
I'm empty inside.
Oh, Uncle Danny.
Gus Van Sant, nigga. Look. She just did the Kevin Hart commercial. When you ever seen a rap video look like this? How did they get Gus Van Sant though? I'm smoking meth.
Danny, I love it.
get down from there. Why are you doing this, Danny?
I've been destroyed. And if I destroy, maybe I'll feel okay.
None of us feel okay.
Oh, Uncle Danny.
Jesus Christ, that shit is amazing.
So yeah,
That's amazing. That's
so
really good.
I've been doing
that.
cool
Is so. What year was this?
2019.
Yeah, don't
maybe
show anybody this, bro.
18, 17.
It's amazing.
But no, that's the thing. So with being a musician or being a rapper.
Well, it's not just that. It's like all the visuals. I mean, it's very disturbing and very crazy and very funny.
But
it's
being
like everything
artistically,
all
but
together.
that's artistic.
Freedom.
But you don't get props like that no more for that kind of shit.
You're gonna. Trust me. It's really good.
When I'm dead?
No, man.
Does that count?
Tell me you haven't gotten more people paying attention to music now that you started doing podcasts.
Fuck
though.
no.
No?
Fuck no.
No. Let's see what happens after this one.
All right, well, tell them.
Let me know what happens after this one.
I don't know. No, it's not. I don't. See,
so
the
would
thing
you
is-
know? Like, would you know in terms of like streamings and downloads?
No,
Would you know if
yeah,
there was
I
a
definitely,
bump?
because I'm super on that. But no, the thing is about it is that I just don't judge it like that. I look at it like what I've done good.
So what you think, like, that's good. I like that one.
No, that was amazing.
Yes.
No, I'm super
go.
proud of that.
Good. Beautiful.
So now it's what I'm doing next. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like the new album that I have. I'm gonna talk about it. This is gonna happen. Look. It's called Quaranta.
What does that mean?
40
Oh.
in Spanish. That album you listen to was XXX.
30.
30 and
Yeah.
so Quaranta.
I like it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah?
It's so good.
When is it
I
coming
listen
out,
to the album
man?
every I don't know. Hopefully this Joe Rogan episode
Hopefully.
makes
Give 'em the
it
bump.
happen faster.
What have they been? Why have they been holding on to it? What's the holdup? There's no discussion?
I don't know.
You haven't gotten any response? Have you had a conversation about
See
it?
how it happens? Being
No.
so
That's
bad.
but is it
So
possible
you know what
to
it
be
made me
independent now?
You know what
as
it made
a rapper?
me? You know what it made me feel like? It made me feel like maybe they're not happy with the album. So I should make more songs. So I've been making songs and constantly making songs for like the past 2-3 years. And now I get the actual final track listing of what the album is gonna be. And it's nothing. I've been wasting my time making those new songs. And then it's new songs that I love, that I want to, to be out on this, but it is what it is. But when I do listen to the album that they picked, and I realize why they are a record company, and this is their job.
And you think they did a good job?
Oh, amazing job.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need an editor, right?
No, exactly.
Yeah, you need someone else to look at it.
Exactly. Because I'm not about to even talk shit about them and be bad about it because they do.
Yeah.
Hey, we Apex Twins, man. Apex Twins, bro.
Yeah, you need everybody needs an editor. For the thing about comedy is it's beautiful
But
because the audience is your editor.
Fuck music, man. I'm trying to be with y'all niggas, man. For real.
Well, listen, Daddy, you're already doing
All I
it.
need is a
You're
tight
doing
5.
your podcast.
I need a tight 5 minutes.
You could do 5 minutes easy. You want to do 5 minutes tonight?
What, you got something for me?
Yeah. I'm at the creek in the cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think I'm joking?
No, I don't think you're joking. No, I'm not joking either. I'm not joking.
Well, don't play with me, bro.
Danny, look at me. Do I look like I'm joking?
I mean, this will be testing me
Come on
to make
stage.
me do it.
Yeah, let's do it. 5 minutes. Not hard at all, man. You kill. We'll talk about it afterwards. If you got some ideas you want to bounce around, 100% you should do it.
I don't matter
You
if
do
I
it.
bomb. Bombing don't even matter.
You're not going to bomb. You're funny. You're a funny dude, man. It's a matter of finding out how to do that on stage, and I don't think it's a long journey for you. I think for some people it's a long fucking journey. There's some people that are like quiet.
I think the only thing that
introspective.
probably make it shorter because I've been rapping and
You've been
performing on
rapping,
stage
you've been
for
performing
years.
on stage, and you've also been doing a podcast where you're funny. That fucking podcast is hilarious.
You going to Creek and Crave tonight?
Tonight.
I'm pulling up.
That's right. Let's
No.
go,
if you
Danny
gonna
Brown.
press me like that, I will.
100%. You're gonna do it tonight.
5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes. You're gonna have fun. It's gonna be beautiful. I'll put you in a good spot.
Just gotta think of what. God. All right. What time is it? No, for real.
Yeah, we're good, dude. Don't worry about it. It's 3:13 now. The show tonight is at 8 o'clock. Danny Brown. We're gonna have some fun.
I want to try it.
You should try it. You know, it's a thing that you do. You get your feet wet, and then you're gonna want to be really good at it.
I've done it.
You're gonna
No,
get
I'm
obsessed
saying,
at it.
I already did it. I've been there. I know how to talk on stage, and I just don't have a routine.
Yeah. Well, like I said, 5 minutes is not that long. Just need one subject.
Yeah, but if I can get my 5 minutes.
You can get your 5 minutes. You can do it.
I'm coming tonight.
You're all serious now. Look at you.
This shit is serious to me, bro.
I get it. It's serious, funny
Like,
business.
all right, even you. All right, I did my rap shit. Just being a rapper and so much, and being a rapper. But I remember as a time in being a rapper and like, when your teacher asks you what you want to be when you grow up, and I would say being a rapper and everybody would laugh at me, and then so it got to the point where I'd be like, I didn't say a rapper no more. I said a comedian. I'm like, I want to be a comedian.
You know what you are, Danny? You're Danny Brown. It doesn't mean shit what label they put on what you do. You could do anything you want. You could do music. You could write a fucking book. You could do podcasts.
No, that's actually what I'm doing. Thank
There
you
you
for
go.
saying that.
You
So
do
I'm
whatever the
working
fuck
on
you
a
wanna
book
do.
right now. I wish I could say.
You don't have to say it, but you're professionally Danny Brown. That's what you are. That's what I do. That's my job. I'm professionally Joe Rogan. That's why I have all these different jobs.
God damn it.
You could do that too.
So just shut the fuck up and let it rock.
Yes, be Danny Brown. Be Danny Brown.
Just shut the fuck up and let it rock.
Danny Brown.
But no.
Don't worry about labels.
No.
Fuck all those labels.
Fuck that.
Let all those other idiots sort that shit out. He's
I
a
get
rapper.
that,
What,
but you-
now he's a comedian?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
You don't hear that? You don't hear some real shit about that though?
Yeah.
That was another thing about that though. Where me being in that, and I feel like a lot of they didn't fuck with that shit.
Comedians.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're not good.
They don't.
The ones that are good don't think like that.
I just told these niggas, bro, to me in my head, comedians, everything with that shit is Royal Rumble.
It's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
It is a little Royal Rumble. But it doesn't have to be. Like the guys at the top level.
And especially if you're not in that mix, a person like me. So me, a rapper, they don't want to help me or do anything. Everybody hates me.
But comedians don't.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we
The
don't do
comedian.
that. We help
No,
each
I'm
other.
saying I got my friends like I got Tony, David, like you know what I'm saying,
Tom,
like it's
yeah.
you know, Tom.
Yeah.
I mean, I work for them niggas, so I don't even look at them as friends no more.
Oh, you gotta look at him as friends. He loves you.
No, that's my big homie.
I tell you
ain't
when I
gonna-
called him up and I told him how much I like your show. He's like, he's so funny. I'm like, dude, it's such a surprise show. Like I enjoy your show a lot. It makes me laugh.
Do you want to
So
hear the shit
silly.
about my show? That's the thing that I want to keep it. I don't want to get it to the point where it feel like it's overproduced.
Well, you don't have to. This isn't overproduced. There's one guy in here, and all he does is press buttons and pull shit up and
I
give his
guess you
opinions.
are right.
And mostly he's a
But
journalist.
in our heads, in our world of outside looking in, we look at this shit as like the biggest produced podcast.
Yeah, but it's not. Get the biggest skeleton crew. I go to places and like fucking 10 dudes behind a glass wall, fake laughing and pressing buttons and
It's
shit.
terrible. Fucking terrible. No, I'm not. No, because you made it.
Yeah.
You said it. This is literally what it is.
Yeah, this is it. But this is what it's supposed to be. But that's what I was telling you about. You could do your show on FaceTime. You could just point your fucking camera
I
at
get
you.
that.
It doesn't matter.
No, but
It's what you say. It's who you are and what you say.
no. But I owe something to time. No.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No,
So
they're amazing.
I don't want to make no moves without them. You know what I'm saying?
No, you shouldn't. And they'll be with you 100%.
You know. So if I wanted to like do something outside of that,
what I'm saying
then
is,
I would want them to still be involved in it.
if
some
you
type
were
of
doing
way.
something with some like fucking fake podcast network, you know, like there's
What do you mean a fake podcast network? I'm with the real shit.
I know
Wild
you
mates.
You are. Which is I'm saying is great. But if you were with they're like there's some networks out there
Why?
that are only.
Why do I need to be with any of that?
I'm not saying you, man.
Oh.
What I'm trying to say is your situation's amazing. But there's other people out there that get into a bad situation. And they get locked into these companies, and they find out these companies own 50% of their podcasts forever. And they're like, what the fuck? They're like, with no investment. Like, there was a lot of shady people that got involved in podcasting when podcasting started getting monetized.
I never looked at podcasts for like a money type of situation.
Well, the problem is
but
other
now
companies do.
I see that, yeah.
Some companies do.
No,
And
now
they've
it's a lot of
taken
money involved in
chunks.
this shit, but I just... Because I feel like me showing up, like me right now, talking to you, I would do this for free.
I would do it for free too. But that's the beauty of doing a podcast.
So, so I feel bad that someone would pay.
The problem with these, like what I'm saying about these podcast networks, is they're not really providing anything. If they might be providing production, they might be providing a studio, but without content, they don't have anything. And if they're taking half of it and you're creating the content, which can happen, that's a crazy deal. And then they own it forever.
That's the whole shit. It's forever.
Forever. Get the fuck out of here. And I've seen those deals before. And I've also seen a lot of comics when they're getting signed to like agents and like kind of shitty manager types. The manager type will try to take a percentage of the podcast too. So they own a piece of your shit as long as you're doing it.
So that was the whole shit that I'm trying to tell you. Like me doing what...
So doing it at your mom's house is perfect.
No, time. No, he told me he hit me up like, you got the talent to do like a podcast. But I'm like, if I would have did it on my own, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
You might be. But the point is you haven't. You did it with them, which is perfect because they'll support you 100%.
I moved to Austin, Texas.
I know. I see. You're here
like
right
I was serious about this shit.
Yeah. It's beautiful. That's a good situation.
Bro.
But Tom and Christina are beautiful people.
Bro.
They're the best.
What are you talking about? Like this, I wouldn't have did it if it wasn't them.
Yeah. And their situation, like having that studio, so it's all so professional.
Everything.
All the people that work there are funny.
A lot
of funny employees too, man. They're hilarious.
Zolo, Sasha. Oh no, I got all them in the Muay Thai gym.
Oh really?
Zolo, Chad, all them. See now I can't. Oh man. I feel bad because I got them all signed up to the Muay Thai gym. Now I'm about to switch gyms.
Just maybe they'll listen to this and take you back.
No, I told them. I already told them why I'm switching gyms. I already
for disparaging your shorts.
No, we already talked about why I'm switching gyms. Part 2. They happy with the gym. They're gonna settle. But I mean, I'm going to 10th Planet.
Okay. Should learn some jiu-jitsu.
I know. I'm gonna do that
there? You're gonna just do jiu-jitsu.
Only thing I have a bad feeling of jiu-jitsu.
Bad.
Yeah.
How come?
Cause I was with a girl. I was with her. We was together for years and shit. And I used to go on tours for like months. And I had like an ill-ass, big-ass house in Michigan and shit. And I used to feel sad about her. Like, she be in this house. She be by herself. Shit is kind of not safe. I put her in Muay Thai class. Not Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. I put her in Jiu-Jitsu. She started going to Jiu-Jitsu. She got good at Jiu-Jitsu. So this maybe a year go by. Boom. This bitch looking at me crazy. Like, I can't even talk to her. Like, every time it's like, ugh. She muscle flexing. Like, she got that. So now I'm living in a house with this bitch I done put in Jiu-Jitsu class that look at me every day like, I could beat this nigga up. Like, why is... She don't have you know what I'm saying? She don't even care nothing about what I talk about. Like, so whatever. I did that, and I mean, whatever. We went through what we went through, and it got to the point, she got so far into jiu-jitsu, she was teaching the kids class.
Really? Whoa.
This bitch got a six-pack, ripped. And guess who her boyfriend is? Danny Brown. She come home every night. So I think that's what ruined our relationship. Because it was me. So she come home and look at me, and I'm like, damn, you fucking them jiu-jitsu niggas, bitch. What you doing? You sit them muscle-bound ass niggas at class and shit. You come back to the crib with me, I'm a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but we split up, and that happened.
Yeah, it could be an uncomfortable situation if you're dating a woman that could kill you.
Yeah. And I think that's what happened. Because it'd be at times where we having a little conversation, I could
She
just
look
see
at
her.
you funny?
She like, nigga, I could whoop your ass, my nigga. Like, why you? And you know what it was? I put her in jiu-jitsu on some shit of being in Michigan, and in Detroit. And at the time, like, you know what's happening with LA too, how all the people are fucking robbing, like, when they see, like, celebrities, he's not at the crib. Like, look, I don't know if you know, but, like, last week, Nas, we talking shit about Nas.
Yeah, I heard
They
about
broke
that.
in Nas' crib. So they look at and they see when you have to do shit and you're not home. And they're breaking it. So in LA, it's like there's a thing. And shouts out, nigga. I'm Danny Brown, nigga. So I know. I got I got tabs and all that. So yeah, they break it in every nigga house, bro. I'm telling you. If you got a house in LA, yeah, they gonna.
LA's a wild spot now. It's crazy how quick that swing.
I feel sad because my little homie, Zaloopers, my group, and now he just moved to LA. And he been out there for a few months, and he been doing his thing. He been getting work. He just was in the last the Fushi video, shit like that. It's, you know, so I can't. It's one of those type of situations where I can't tell him you shouldn't be out there because he's getting work out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's dangerous, man.
It's not the same LA.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a lot different. You think Denise Richards' car got shot?
shot.
Some road rage incident. Someone shot at Denise Richards' car.
But what she do though? What she do though? I mean, you said a road rage accident.
Yeah, what did you do?
Did she
someone
cut
shot
him
your
off
car?
though like that? Like, what she do though?
I think it was like SUV, and they got out of the car
I
and realized that someone had shot the back of their car. See what it
Denise
what that is.
Richard. But what's the other? See, her and the other bitch that finessed the shit on the college, the college tuitions.
Oh, she wasn't involved in that. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that the scam where they were getting their kids into college.
Denise Richards, but what was the other bitch?
I don't know.
See, that's how you know black people.
So
that's how you know black people racist too.
Look at this. Pfeiffer's was chauffeuring the actress 51 to a film studio when the male driver behind them got irritated that we're having a hard time finding the place, TMZ reported. The outlet claimed that Pfeiffer's let the upset driver, who was allegedly shouting at them while trying to squeeze in front of the car, past them. That's when the driver allegedly shot at Pfeiffer's and Richard's vehicle, striking the back end of the driver's side. TMZ obtained a photo of the bullet hole.
Hold up.
There it
Go
is.
back up. Don't try to finesse that. Go back up. Denise Richards' husband shoots a lot of her OnlyFans content.
Oh.
He knows what guys like.
Do you think?
That's what I saw. I didn't see nothing else. What you talking about, niggas shooting?
Right.
Only thing I saw is Denise Richards' husband shoots a lot of her OnlyFans content. He knows what guys like.
Yeah. You think it's a scam? It could be a scam. No arrest. They don't have photos of anybody. Did they have a description of the vehicle?
Bring all the attention to the OnlyFans.
Yeah. Damn it, we got sucked into it, Danny Brown.
I'm not, bro. I'm not that nigga.
But we pulled it up.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
it kind
not
of makes
that,
sense.
Bro, I swear to God, I see what's going on.
That makes sense. When you
I
get
just
into that
told you.
world of taking photos.
Only thing I watch on YouTube is Wave 360 tutorials.
It says the outlet know that Pfeiffer's 50 stayed with the Real Housewives alum as she powered through and worked for 12 hours.
But now,
What,
see,
worked for 12 hours doing
See,
the
Joe.
OnlyFans
see,
stuff?
this the shit that fucks me up.
Is that what you're saying?
See, Joe, this is the shit that fucks me up. Did I know? Because I don't think about this shit. But this shit is a lot of money involved.
Yes, there is. Danny, I got to pee. We'll be right back.
All right.
Danny Brown, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes tonight.
5 minutes. Oh, I'm
forget.
really. You gonna make me do it?
No, definitely not going to make you do it.
No, not make me do it. But
If you want to do it, you definitely can.
where are
do
we
it.
going?
Creek in the Cave.
You going to Creek and Grave tonight? For real? No, I'm saying for real.
Yes, for real.
Who gonna be there?
Tonight, Duncan Trussell, Tony
He
Hinchcliffe.
live here?
Yeah, Duncan
Duncan
lives
live
here.
here?
Duncan lives here now. Mm-hmm. You should do his podcast.
No, he need to do my podcast.
He should do yours too. They made a clip of Duncan and I, all the different costumes we've worn.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna come. Cause I'm just.
You're not gonna lie?
I know I'm not gonna come.
Why?
If you put me in the head and you put
No,
me
I'm not gonna put you in a headlock.
the
You
headlock.
just come. It'd be fun, Danny. That feeling is when I first got on stage, I almost didn't.
No, see, this is the difference. You already said it.
What?
It's no big deal about me getting on stage. I can get on stage and talk shit, but whatever the fuck. But the thing is the friend group that I'm starting. Like, I don't want to disappoint y'all.
You're not gonna disappoint us. No one gives a shit. It'd be fun.
Like,
if you
I'd rather
bomb.
bomb and like be trash in my own presence and not around y'all.
It'd be funny if you bomb. Come on.
No, that's what y'all
matter.
want to see.
No, Danny, I want to see you kill.
Me bombing.
Dude, I think you'll be funny. I think you'll enjoy it. I think it'll be surprisingly fun for you.
You know what's fucked up though about comedy?
What?
Nigga, 5 minutes is 30 minutes.
5 minutes is a long time.
Bro, I did it. I did it with Hannibal. No, you know what's fucked up? Hannibal been hitting me up all week. Actually, that was the first person that actually ever told me that I can ever do something in comedy. Now I used to be my rap shit and do whatever. And I would do festivals. And out of nowhere, Hannibal Burris would just show up backstage. So this ended up being my friend. Like, boom, whatever, know what? Hannibal always show up. He my friend. But one day I was backstage and I was just talking shit. And I was talking about, you play Mario Brothers, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, Mario Brothers. And I was just, it's like, Mario's like a home invasion rapist. He's a plumber. Why is he kicking in castle doors down, stealing princesses? When did you know princesses had anything to deal with plumbers? And then you remember back in our day, his name was King Cooper.
Really?
You remember King Cooper?
Mario Brothers was King Cooper?
The actual boss was King Cooper.
Oh, I never got that far.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. It got so weird that they had to change his name and to be Bowser. He's Bowser now.
Bowser.
Because they don't want to make you feel like, 'cause think about it. Why is a plumber kicking in doors to castles? You got to think, if you play Mario Brothers 3, you kill every kid he have. You just kicking doors, throwing fireballs. Bitch, boom, boom, boom. Bitch, take this, And then you make it all the way to the princess. Who said, this nigga named King Cooper, right? She the princess. You just a plumber. You just kicking in doors. You killed every last kid he had and took his bitch. The bitch never said she wanted to go with Mario. He's a plumber. Then his brother Luigi. Luigi ain't had nothing to do with nothing. He just was. If you play with Luigi, legs kick all rear. Like, you can't beat no game with Luigi. If you play Mario Brothers 2, like when you picking the fucking rutabagas, that's what I call it. Picking rutabagas, you throw them in, whatever. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, Mario Brothers was home invasion rapists. And they trained a lot of kids into a lot of shit that we weren't supposed to be into.
What do you think things like Modern Warfare, like when people are playing these Modern Warfare games?
See, I don't play any of those, Joe.
But do you think that people, when they play those games, like urban warfare games, they're very popular, right? What's the big one?
No, it's just a new one came out.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, so Modern Warfare is the big one, right?
Warzone.
Is there more than one of those?
There's another one that, like Fortnite, similar style of game, but you're doing way different stuff the whole entire time. But
Modern Warfare is basically like you're at war.
yeah, oh yeah.
What do I think? I think you gay. No. If you're gonna play games and like shooting niggas and like being fun and have shooting, that's not fun to me. Like my favorite video game that I play is Persona.
Persona? What is
Yeah,
that?
It's, shit. It's about some teenage kids that went to school and the murder happened and we got to figure out the murder. Like,
So it's a puzzle game?
it's like 21 Jump Street.
Really?
Yeah, and Persona.
This is it?
Look.
Oh, so it's like anime?
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh.
Joker, that's Joker.
So you're like living, like you're playing the game as you're a character in this anime.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so good.
that's cool.
And you only know the story unless you beat the game.
There's a lot of
So
games
if you
now
love,
that like
if you
have to
if
go on
you
a
got
journey.
caught up into the story and you love the video game, it's gonna make you beat the game to know what happens in the story.
Yeah.
So Joker, but they've been making look Joker sexy as fuck. They've been making look, you gotta do all type of shit. But yeah,
Interesting. There's a lot of games now where you're going on this like hyper realistic journey. It's not as simple as just going and pressing things and shooting things.
no.
These games will take your life away.
No, now
You have
that's
no- you're
the
just gonna
best games
absorb you.
are those.
Yeah.
The best games are those. That's
Yeah.
what I would say. Like Personas and I mean I'm more so into sports games.
Sports games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like NBA 2K. That's what I was just talking about with Hannibal. Like NBA 2K is like the nigga version of the metaverse. And we just don't know that yet. They've been training us to get adapted to
Metaverse.
They've been training us to get adapted to the metaverse.
Have you fucked with any VR? Have you done anything?
I've done
with it?
all of it.
Yeah? What do you think about it?
I may be too old for it. Like
Yeah.
just having something on your head. I mean, it's not actual what happens, the content that I see. It's just actual, just
Having
the-
a thing over your face.
yeah,
Do you think that as it gets lighter, it'll get more easy to accept?
yeah, of course. But
Yeah. When it
as
gets to
of
be
right
like
now,
sunglasses.
as of right now, it's nothing. That's not. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's not
putting that.
interesting to you.
Yeah, putting
Yeah.
that. No, it's still fun. I love VR. I've done all the VR. Bro, it's one time the Batman VR. You played that?
No.
The Arkham? Oh, bro. You might
I've
love
only
that.
played a few VR things. The things that are really good to me are the shadow boxing ones. Because you're having
No.
a boxing match against this
Just because you
robot.
said that, play the Batman.
Yeah?
The Batman on the
Oh,
first.
you like do shit?
That's what fucked me up on VR. That's why I don't fuck with it no more. Because it got too deep.
Really?
I thought I was Batman.
They just put out Iron Man. You can be Iron Man. It's pretty cool.
I thought it was.
Oh, wow.
It got too deep.
You put your hands back and you fly, and you can.
Oh, shit.
I was like for 3 days. I played, bro, for 3 days.
Oh, man.
I beat it in 3 days, but I thought I was Batman for them 3 days. I'm talking about. So in day number 2, ain't no bitch could talk to me. The first day when I started, it's like, but day number 2 when I was fully fledged, nigga, I was Batman.
Wow.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie. That's the thing I love about video games, is that I be able to escape and to go to a whole other world of this and that and that. But I think that's now where shit are starting to, with metaverses and the shit is starting to collide a little bit.
It's definitely colliding. That's inevitable. That us going
Where-
into some virtual world is inevitable, and it's probably just a natural progression of what consciousness does when it can control technology to a certain point. It probably gets to a certain point, then it creates an artificial technology. Just how long is it going to take? Is it going to take 100 years before we're all doing it, or 200 years? But we're going to be plugged in like the
I think
fucking
it's
Matrix.
3 years.
It might be.
And
I don't
about
know.
3 years is all metaverse.
But the metaverse itself, I was reading something about how Meta's stock is down because of all this investment in the metaverse, right? Isn't that what's going on?
That could probably also be because like their metaverse is different from what everybody else wanted. They're trying to make their own thing, the corporate version.
I just told y'all. That's what I was talking about with Hannibal. Like, the nigga version of metaverse is NBA 2K. If you play NBA 2K, my nigga, bro, you make your own character. Whatever basketball player you want to be. Like, I want to be 6'6", 250. I want to play for Orlando Magic. Then you on that team. Then you're playing it, like, every day. Like, literally playing, like, what game they gotta play today. Like you're on it, like to the point where you're mental. Like even now, like I play 2K games, like and I watch the real game that happened. Like I gotta play that game tonight. Like you get what I'm saying? Like real shit like that. So
they're so good right now, and they're going to be so much better. As addictive as they are now, imagine how addictive games are going to be in 20 years or 30 years. Like, cause 20 years ago, man, they were like blocky looking. Everything.
The games are not gonna. I feel like then that's gonna be. They're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be. I mean, I don't even want to say what I want to say, but
it's
gonna be real.
Insane.
It's gonna be real.
It's gonna be like real life.
Like us doing. It's gonna be podcast video games, and I'm not. My mouth was in front of the mic the right time when I said what I had to say. When you click the button, and that's what's look. See, I'm giving them too much game. To make a video, I swear to God,
it could happen.
No, it could, nigga. It's going to.
Yes. This game got very popular. The power wash simulator, people would just power wash.
Oh, what are you talking about? These are my homies. This is my favorite game.
Power washing
You
thing?
clean stuff.
Let me throw this
People
mic.
love it.
Bro, you made this up. You already know. Hold up. Joe.
Come on, a job you would never want.
Joe.
The truck simulators. Even
He
worse.
already knew this. This is all I've been talking about on my podcast for the past. This is all I play.
Really?
The best
You play
game.
this?
Power Wash Simulator? It's the best game, bro, of the year. It's the best game of the year.
Do you know how crazy that is, though?
Like people do this. They'll drive. They'll
No.
fake simulate drive a.
Go to my Twitter right
semi-truck
now.
to
Power
Vegas.
Wash Simulator hit me up because I told them, like, bro, how is when I finish the entire level and then it's like it'd be like some dirt under the table.
Bro, there's a simulation of driving a truck down an empty highway. What is wrong with people?
No.
People buy rigs,
Joe.
giant
I feel
setups
like
to do this at home.
you're a person that will get into video and you love it.
Look at this.
Fireman Simulator.
Look at this
Fireman
guy.
simulator, putting out fires. So what is this?
Fireman.
The guy gets in the truck.
No, not fire. Fireman.
Oh,
You heard me.
farming.
We building crops.
Oh my God.
You're building your entire land.
Look at this.
It's not real.
Oh,
But-
it's trucking.
This is a truck simulator.
No, fuck the truck simulator.
It's like the car, but
Because they ain't got no lizard
it's not
lots.
about speed. It's about dropping shit off.
How is a truck simulator real with no lizard lots?
So is this lot lizards? Yeah. Is this how is this how they're teaching this guy to drive?
And I'll be honest, the video I just clicked, that could be this, but I was just trying to find someone's crazy simulator.
But no, I'm being able.
Because look, this is a
no.
game
What
someone
we
at
did,
home
we
doing
just
it.
hopped on the simulators for everything.
They're playing a
Thief
just playing a game,
simulators,
streaming
drug
it.
dealer simulators. My favorite drug dealer simulator, like you on your own dispensaries and shit. You got to be on dispensaries and look. This is the video games we're playing, Joe. I'm sorry.
I get it.
No,
Truck driver video games. That's like if you thought about a monotonous job.
More specifically than
Part
farming
two.
is weed farmer.
Weed farmer. There's a weed farmer
simulator.
game.
no.
With fake water.
But what's the original one? No, I mean, no, the realest one is the airplane one.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah. Flight simulators are real.
Oh, you don't fuck with that? I feel like that's some shit you'll fuck with.
I don't fuck with video games.
But
They,
Flight Simulator?
They get me too much.
You don't think you can fuck with that?
I don't. I get addicted to them.
For some reason, I think that would be like, if I would think like who I'm selling this video game to,
To me,
that would be like Flight Simulator. I would think it would be you.
Hinchcliffe does these.
Fuck no.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. Yeah, he knows a lot about it. Like he was talking to a pilot about engines and all kinds of different things. And
Part two, Tony. Tony
Tony does these all the time. These flight simulators. Yeah, he's really into it.
All right.
I used to play this game called Quake. It's like a
You seem like a
online
type of nigga that be-
one-on-one video game.
You be finessing on RuneScape.
What's that? What's Room Escape? You mean Escape Room? No. What's Room Escape? It's a game.
Jamie, it's just Jamie, bro. You over
What
there
is it? What is RuneScape? Oh, so this is like some fantasy type shit.
We're gonna
Like,
stop.
I'm gonna
Come
cast
on,
a
let's
spell
stop.
on you.
Come on, can we stop?
Look at this. You
Let's
thought
get
I
back
would be
into
into this?
real
You thought I
life.
would be into this?
Let's get back in
now
real
I'm
life.
insulted. I was fine until now. Now I'm like, what the fuck
RuneScape?
happened? Yeah, what is that?
Bro, these niggas been finessing and been making so much money off RuneScape for years.
Oh, I'm sure. People make money off all kinds of things.
That's not cool. For real. No, I'm being honest. Like, that's not cool, man. Like, The RuneScape, like with how it happened with
I'm
video
sure
games.
it's awesome.
No. See, that's the thing. I wish I was on the other side of the fence. Yeah, let me get some of that.
Why do you wish you were on the other side of the fence?
Cause I ain't getting none of that RuneScape money.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So RuneScape is just super popular. But is it a game you love? Do you like it? Why would you think I'd be playing it then? You're shaking your head no.
Some reason I thought you was a RuneScape type of nigga. For some reason. No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry.
I get scared of those. Is that like a role playing game? Is that what that is?
Looks a little like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't cut this out, because I feel like people will know, but like, damn, they will get what I'm talking about. Like, damn, Joe seemed like a RuneScape type of nigga.
It looks like a little bit of like a World of Warcraft kind of.
Those games.
Older.
Those games are insanely addictive for people. Those World of Warcraft games, or what was the other one that existed? The big one before that.
StarCraft?
No,
That's
yeah,
not like it, is it?
yeah, but there was StarCraft is more like a strategy.
StarCraft
now,
is
right?
coming next, sir.
But there was another game.
MMORPG. I was trying to think.
There was another game that Duncan got sucked into. Was it World of Warcraft?
No.
Duncan got addicted hard to one of those like fantasy games where you're there's a lot of other people and you're doing tasks together and shit, and you're in the forest with elves and shit.
That's what's the Switch? The
StarCraft. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it was playing, I think.
Is that what he was playing?
I just Googled
no,
Duncan
man,
and MMORPG.
Animal Crossing.
I know he played World of Warcraft too.
Is it Animal Crossing?
I just feel like there was a game that was like, maybe it's World of Warcraft. I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of the first of those games where people just kind of lost their life to. There was a dude who was he was a manager of the Comedy Store, and this dude's face was pale. What is it?
Like Duncan playing it.
Yeah, well, he definitely's played StarCraft.
Yeah, it's no, StarCraft is not.
God, there was another game, man. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, this dude brings
League of Legends or some shit.
No, fucking, I don't remember.
Well, yeah.
But it was just, he was so sad. He was so addicted. He was like, I'm so good at making money in the game and so bad at doing it in real life. I'm like,
No,
that's crazy.
but that's the thing. Like, these niggas have been selling CS:GO skins and shit. Like, these niggas have been millionaires of video games.
Yeah, right. Because
It's scary.
you can sell some of the stuff that you earn in the game, right?
It's
With
scary.
real money.
It's scary.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
So, see, the thing is for me in video games, like a lot of people look at me like I'm like a super gamer, but I play the games in the sense of to review them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Just to review them?
yeah. I play games because I don't want to tell people that I think something is trash that I didn't have nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm.
So I would play, like, if everybody be like, oh, this shit tight, I play and be like, I would tell you what, I don't, you know?
Yeah.
Like, right now, the new game, I can't even really think of the name of it. But the game it's an independent game, but the whole game is about starting your own cult. So you start your cult, and you know, I mean, so the whole shit is about, you know, running a cult. So that's the whole new video game I'm into.
I don't, you know, if you think like Modern Warfare, Call
Like
of Duty
shooting
type
games,
thing,
I hate those
inspires
games.
people to shoot people. I wonder if like starting a cult would inspire people to start a cult. This is
Oh,
it?
yeah,
Honey, I
yeah.
joined a cult.
Yeah.
Cults 101. This is the game you're playing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
How many people that are in a cult think they're in a cult?
No one. Part 2, I want to start a cult.
Do you?
Yeah.
Where would you do it? I feel like New Mexico's your spot.
Oh, where would I do it? Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. I don't want no weak bitches in my cult.
Yeah, you want cold weather cults.
But no, when I think about it, I could start a fucking cult in Detroit. Them bitches don't care.
What would you like base your cult on?
Sex. What you bitches gonna do?
But what's the trick? How do you get them to join? Like space shit? You spiritual? What are you going with?
Who gonna get the dick? I mean, how hard you gonna work for it? I mean, if some bitches be like, oh, you gonna let me pee on you?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Tanny Brown.
So the pee on bitches.
Maybe you should start your own game.
No, this is
the game.
see, this is before I was a one woman man. See now.
I get it.
I love my girl when we together. But
This video game thing, like this cult thing you do, at least it's like cartoony, right? It looks cartoony.
oh yeah, see that's the one
Silly.
thing about it. Yeah,
It's not
That
like
is the-
realistic.
that is the
That
thing
would be a
about it.
creepy fucking game if you started a realistic cult. But they all lead to people fucking, right?
I think
What,
that's
is there
the funny.
ever a cult that
See,
doesn't?
this is where it comes with me, and I think that's the only thing that's funny.
People fucking?
I mean, how do you make jokes about shit? See, that's where I'm at with comedy. Like, I know I make rap songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, see, the thing is about making rap songs and shit is like, you can be as cool as you want with rap songs, but it's cool as hell to rhyme words.
Yes. It
You
is.
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you can rhyme words that sound cool, and it's just like, oh, that's, you know, it don't have nothing to do with fucking comedy or nothing, but it's funny.
Yeah.
And so now you're telling me to get on stage and be funny without the rhyming funny words.
Yeah, but you're already doing it when you're doing your podcast.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
telling
saying
funny
no.
stories.
Because I tell stories and shit, but I don't know.
What do you mean
I'm
you don't know?
scared. I'm just scared.
But you don't have to do it. If
the
you
thing-
don't have to do it tonight, if you want to do it in the future,
No, I am going to do
you
it.
can prepare
No, the
for
thing
it.
is, no, see, this is the thing is about it with me. I've been a rapper my entire life. And that was, God told me, oh, you're going to be a rapper. Try to be a rapper. And try my best to be a rapper and rapped as much as I could. But who knows? If I grew up in fucking some weird suburb and I wasn't a black nigga
Yeah.
and rap wasn't just a thing around me, would I been doing comedy? Like, what I've been doing, would I been playing a guitar or shit like that? So I feel like when they talk about 100 hours,
Mm-hmm.
I only think I'm good at rapping because I did 100 hours.
You mean like 10,000 hours?
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
10,000 hours. My bad.
100 hours. Everybody's like, damn, that's all it takes?
Yeah, but 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely did over 10,000 hours when it comes to rap.
Don't you think that's the case with anything? I think that's probably the case with everything. To get good at it, you got to really put in time.
So that's what we're talking about. me
That's
and
what we're
comedy.
talking about. Yeah.
So
But I
have
think you
to-
have a head start because I think some of your hours already count.
So
It's like you're transferring your
put it
education
like this:
from a different
me,
school.
So me doing this podcast, I want to do the podcast, and then just hang around with someone. Time, like Tom, I look at like Tom is like I look up to him as like you. Like I look at y'all guys like in a total different light, and then y'all be like, oh, you can do this shit, you can do this shit, and be like, it scares me a little bit, man.
It's supposed to scare you. It's supposed to scare you. It's
Because I wanna do it
you want
because-
to do it well.
And you gotta look at it like this. Let's just say, being a rapper, I haven't had the most rap career. Like I don't get Grammys. I don't sell records. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like every album I put out has sold less records every time. And then you know why is that? Because
Why?
I never, you know how they say like a person like if you don't change anything that you do, you like retarded, like you know, insane. Like every album that I made is the same album, in some sense, but I'm just tinkering with what I thought was bad the last album and just trying to make a better album with every album. So I'm not going over means. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to beat what I did last time.
Right.
And I do it every time, which is great.
So what are you trying to say?
That's not enough.
That's not enough. Why is that?
In the world of rap music, what we're dealing with, you know? I gave you that whole theory of that.
I get the theory.
I'm the Patrice O'Neal of this rap shit.
Can you be independent as a rap artist now? Is it possible to not be involved in a record deal with a company?
Yeah. If you believe in yourself that much, but we need the money from the record companies to make us keep going.
So that's what the record companies are doing. They're providing the initial investment that gets you going. Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, when they give you that initial investment, all they do is just tie you in. So let's put it like this. Okay, Danny Brown. No one. I didn't have a record deal. I made all this shit off my own shit. Boom. Made one of the illest rap albums. I get all the craziest high, because my whole shit was about reviews. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's not what people say about when you go on Metacritic and you see all the reviews add up. What that review add up? So my whole shit was about, long as I get a high score in Metacritic and, you know, whatever.
Right.
Just long as I get high, I don't have to sell records. Because 10 years, 20 years, whatever, a motherfucker can die and they want to Google what was the best reviewed albums in 2022. And they're going to see Danny Brown. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So my whole shit was that, and I did that, and I don't know. I forgot.
So were you saying that you're like, does it concern you the amount of time that you'd have to do stand-up for to get good at it?
No.
Is it like...
No, I told you what. My whole point is I knew I have to bomb.
Right.
And I bombed.
A little bit.
I bombed so long with doing rap music.
Yeah, but I don't know if you have to bomb. You just have to figure it out. Like, I think you have a giant advantage.
But see, this thing is what it was, Joe. I thought about that, and I was like, man, yeah. No, I don't want to go through that. But then I thought about it in another world. I'm like, who else get this chance? Like, it's people
If
that...
you think you can do it, you can do it.
No, but who else get this chance? Like, you can be a rapper, and a lot of times I think about me being a rapper, is that just because the environment that I grew up in? Who says I was a rapper? I just literally lived in fucking the hood, and that was the coolest shit to do. I could do comedy then, but it wasn't a cool thing to push comedy for me at that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But everybody was cool with me being a rapper, so I just rap.
You think if there was comedy, if it was a cool thing to do comedy, you would do that?
Yes. 100%.
There you go.
100%. Because even it got to the point where I remember, you know, when your teacher asks you what you want to be when you grow up, type shit.
Yeah.
And I would say a rap. I want to be a rapper, and the class would laugh at me. So it got to the point where I stopped saying I wanted to be a rapper, and I would say I wanted to be a stand-up comedian, and the class didn't laugh at me no more. But then the teacher would ask me to do stand-up comedian shit, and I didn't have. Because I remember one time, like, the teacher asked me, like, we had, like, a, you know, like, some type of, like, a holiday, like, you know, program we got to put on for this shit. You know, like a Christmas program and shit.
Yeah.
And they, and I had, like a poetry thing that I was going to do in this shit. And I remember just reading this shit, and I was like, man, this shit whack. Like, I can rap. Like, I knew me to myself, like, reading the poems and shit. Like, I can rap. Like, I can make some ill shit way better than this. So instead of me, like, so when and I had to do the poems, instead of me doing the actual poems I was supposed to do, I just started just doing random raps. And then the whole class, like, the school, everybody, like, they just went nuts. Like, oh, like, applauding for me and shit. And I was like, damn, you know, like, that's probably what I should be doing then. Like, I'd probably be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept just rapping. Like, even that, like, I rapped the entire time. Like, I would go to school, like, being in, like, middle school, like, 6th grade or whatever the fuck. No one knew I rap. It'd be always one kid that'll pop up and try to, like, rap and, like, be a rapper. And he'd be like, oh. And I'd just be, like, just sitting in the corner to myself, like, and this be, like, my time to shine. And I would fucking just body him every time. But from that one day, it would make me the most popular kid in school instantly. Yeah. Instantly. Literally happened, like, bro, every year in school. Like, I would literally shut up the whole year. One time some rapping came up, I bust a rap, and then the whole entire school look at me different.
How many kids in your grade tried rapping?
Probably like 3 or 4 of us. Because I actually learned how to write a rap was from one of my, like a kid, older, Kevin Willis. Shouts out Kevin Willis. He had all the hockey jerseys. Can you imagine that? And like, no niggas, we don't watch hockey. But this nigga will show up like on some like throwback shit. Like he had all the ill hockey jerseys. But his brother rapped. And his brother used to rap in his notebook. And one day he showed me his notebook, and I saw the way the format of how he wrote rap. So like, and you want to hear the fucked up part about it? It's kind of like comedy, cause it's all about stand up. It's all about like set up, punchline, set up, punchline. You get what I'm saying? Like, you set up. So I learned that from that. That's why even when y'all talk about comedy, like I can do it. I just don't, I'm just being a bitch ass nigga about it. Because I know I can do it.
It's like everything else, Danny Brown. Before you've done it, you get scared of it. And then you do it, and you realize, oh, maybe I can get better at this. And then you keep doing it. It's like everything else. You can't, you can get paralysis by analysis.
No, the thing
you know
about
what I'm saying?
I'm doing it.
Okay, good.
I'm doing it. The only reason why I mean,
just make sure you time it out to 5 minutes.
I feel
don't go over, don't go less.
No,
just
I want to type 5. I want to type.
You can do it.
But no,
Give
only
a little
reason.
Structure.
I'm not saying only reason, but I don't think too many people get just lucky as me. And it's to me to fucking take care of the blessings and really appreciate them and go hard. Because a rapper, bro, rapping is like literally selling dope.
It's like what?
Selling dope. You might get 5 years at max. Becoming a rapper, like how? I mean, how long you think it's gonna be hot? You might got 5 years max. For me to fucking push my 5 years, cause I was the hot rapper for 5 years, and I did that, and I was able to push it to start hanging with y'all niggas and do comedy shit, and then it kind of like pressed it here and there to where it wasn't like no dick riding shit, to where it looked like I was trying to like. It was you saw me learn into this situation of this, to where I got the fucking podcast with Time Up. So if you watch me as being like a Danny Brown fan, like you super watched my whole progression of this shit to get to here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's not like a big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like, oh, like the people that are like super fans of me, like I get this shit and I do it, they're like, oh, this is what he supposed to be doing. This nigga been like, bro, this nigga been fighting for this.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So for me being here talking shit is like, bro, I'm supposed to be here doing this shit. The only thing I don't understand is just, cause I think I love the writing aspect.
To what part?
In anything.
But what do you mean? What don't you understand about it? You said the only thing I don't understand, I like the writing aspect.
Cause the shit you write don't necessarily mean you can go on stage and it could be funny.
Yeah, but it's an idea, and then you work it out on stage.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what I learned.
But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you write it out.
No, that's what I learned. You have to go and just work it, and then that will turn into something else. And that will turn into something else. And that
sometimes you write something and it's good right away. It doesn't make any sense. Like it's just
so
like
you gotta see me.
Creativity is
I'm
very.
super green as fuck.
I'm sure you are.
I'm a motherfucker that's.
Danny,
only,
you don't have to explain this to me.
Oh yeah,
It's okay.
I'm green, but I'm only taking it serious because, look, Time, like people that I really respect with this comedy shit, and they're like, no, you can do this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like, I would be retarded not to try. Not to say retarded. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We've said that a bunch of times already.
I know, but and I hate to say that, but you know what? That's just like a normal slang.
Your writing thing is not much different than any other kind of writing. It's just expressing your thoughts and getting it down on print and just put it in on a computer. It really is, a lot of it is about the time spent thinking about the subjects. That when you're writing, you have to think about these subjects. Like a lot of people like to write in their head, which is great too. But when you write, when you're looking at a piece of paper or when you're looking at a screen and you're typing, now you're really thinking about it. And it's extra time thinking about it.
Do you know how easy it is to write a rap? It's 4 punchlines. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So let's just say, if I come up with 4 punchlines, I told you.
Right.
So let's just say I'm hanging out, any boom day, I hear punchlines. Your bitch suck my dick like a Klondike. Let's say if I had that line.
Right.
Your bitch suck my dick like a Klondike. I write 4 lines, 3 lines that come up with that, and then that's the 4th line because that's the big line. So, your bitch suck my dick like a Klondike. You get what I'm saying? So that's comedy if you think about it. So all I gotta do is have these. All I gotta do is figure out 4 punchlines, and I have a verse. 16 bars a verse. So, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so I would come up with these 4 lines, write these punchlines. It don't matter what the song is to it. I will figure these out. I'm going to figure it out. Now what we coming to realize is like, that's what stand-up comedy is.
Yeah.
So the entire time where I thought I was being a rapper and I was writing raps, I was lightweight writing, because that's not, when I talk to other rappers and they don't write raps like that. They like, nigga, are you retarded? No, they're like, nigga, I
You were
just
writing
go to-
stand-up. You
No,
were doing
so I've been
stand-up rap.
I was doing stand-up the entire time and I
That's
didn't realize
hilarious.
it.
That's
All I wrote was
hilarious.
punch. Even bro, I got up out the bed today, like last night. If I hear a punchline, like just something that I think is funny to myself, and I'm like, I gotta write that down. And last night it was, I was talking to them about it before the last podcast. It was deviled eggs,
Deviled eggs?
bro. That's the most. I get why they call deviled eggs. Deviled eggs. Now me, I'm a person that love eggs. You gotta get your protein high if you can get it. But, all right, if we were talking about abortions and this and that, so these niggas are. I'm just saying, it's an egg.
Okay, it's not fertilized.
But they took you, they scrambled you up, then put you back into the mix, then fed you the niggas. It's like the most like gruesome shit you can do to anybody. It's a deviled egg, man. You gonna tell me, bro, if you take my shell, you take me, all my skin, then you gonna take all this, throw some mayonnaise and some
But do you know that deviled eggs
put
are
me
eggs
back-
that are not fertilized? This is not like a logical premise because those eggs aren't fertilized. They can never become a chicken. A fertilized egg is an egg when the rooster fucks the hen, and then the egg could become a person. Egg is just a piece of protein. It's never going to be a living organism.
Joe, how does this change the situation?
Because you're talking about gruesomely churning
They're
up what it
dead.
means to
It's-
be you.
It's a dead baby.
But it's
any
not.
way it goes.
No, it's not a dead baby. It's zero potential to be a baby. It's never impregnated. When
hate you.
they lay eggs every day. I have chickens.
So eating deviled eggs.
They're building a chicken coop in my house right now.
Eating deviled eggs is not bad.
It's nothing. It's like free protein.
I hate you, man.
Sorry. Sorry. But that's what an egg is.
But can I get my bit?
The bit's not going to work. It's
God
okay.
damn it.
It's okay. I get what you're going for. And if it really was you were eating babies, it makes sense. But most people know that that's not really what's going on.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's like one of them things where someone
But
has
see,
to...
that's why you need ghostwriters.
Yes. Well, you need someone like to consult with. You know, sometimes you have some funny ideas and you don't realize that it's not logical. Sometimes it don't have to be logical. Maybe a lot of people don't know.
No, you're right. You're right. Sometimes it don't have to be logical, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one I thought was really funny.
Well, Danny Brown, we're going to work on some stuff then. We're going to go over some of your material. We're going to come up with a fucking game plan in 5 minutes tonight. You're going to go up there.
Don't tell me that because I'm really serious about it.
Why would I not tell you that? If
No,
you're
no, I'm
serious
really-
about it? And
because-
also, I'm serious about it.
No, because I don't know, man. I think comedy is like I said, it's kind of gatekeeping. And the last thing they want to see is a nigga like me
That's not true.
that was a
Listen,
rapper
if you're
come
funny,
out of nowhere
if you're funny,
and get good at this shit and then blow and then be fired. Like, I don't think like
Danny, you can't think like this.
no,
Stop.
I don't care. I
But
don't
you're
give a
saying it
fuck.
over and over and over again. Like, who gives a fuck about
Oh,
that?
because I've been through it.
But don't those whoever's gatekeeping comedy, they're not.
No,
good.
I kind of been through it. Maybe that's what
most
it is.
Most comedians, if you're killing it, would be happy. They would laugh. They would think this is great. Danny Brown's fucking hilarious. So that's what we hope for. Okay?
I hope for that too.
All right.
Because, I mean, I love making music, but
You should be professionally Danny Brown. Do
I
whatever
would
the
love
fuck you want.
I would love to be able to make music without any thinking about making any money from it
Yeah.
or something like that, or even
Right.
doing comedy.
Yeah.
Like when I can get to the point in my life where, because that's where it's at now. You know,
Yeah.
like I have to do shit
Yeah.
to fucking support myself. And I wish I didn't have that.
Right. You wish you could just do whatever you enjoy and then make money off of it.
Ain't that everybody else? So
everybody.
I can't sit around and act like it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Danny, I got to wrap this up. So let's close this
Oh,
out.
yeah. Thank you.
My pleasure. Tell everybody all your social media shit.
Oh, X Danny, X Brown X. That's on my Twitters and fucking Instagrams or whatever the fuck is that. Also, I have writing a book. The book will be coming soon. Working on app. I sucks to be on fucking Joe Rogan and have nothing to sell. But that's the real shit. I guess, shouts out, man, Joe, man. Thank you for having me on here, man. It's fun, man.
Thanks for being on, brother. We're going to have fun tonight.
Yeah.
All right. My man. Danny
Nigga,
Brown, ladies
I'm
and
with
gentlemen.
you, nigga. Woo!
Bye, everybody.